Dark Cloud theme. Yeah! Yeah! I swear I'm not sick anymore. I have leftover phlegm, I'm sorry. Hello, Elliot, Rove, JG, Zeke. Hello, everybody. It's been so long. It's been so long. I haven't seen you all since yesterday. Get that caffeine, Elliot. Oh, I get so excited when people recognize Dark Cloud music. Dark Cloud, both the games are very strange, especially the first one. That would be a fun stream, except maybe not, because neither of those games have aged super well. Hello, Janie. Hello. Oh my god, I am pretty sure... Okay, gonna go on a tangent real quick. I am pretty sure I never beat the second one. I have vivid memories of getting to the final boss and giving up. Because Moon Pie needs out. Hang on. Hang on. Get out of here! Get out of here! It's now a ritual. That's now the ritual. I start streaming, she wakes up, she gets angry and needs out. Just remember this character, Xiao, I really liked in Dark Cloud 2. Xiao was in the first one. She's like the first ally you get in the first game. I was so young, I was naming all of my characters really strange names in the first game. And I remember, Xiao, for some reason, I named her... some nonsense name. I think it was Kilaya. That's a cute name, actually. Maybe I should make that a character. Anyway, hello King. I already said hello to Janie. You don't get two hellos. No. Anyway, let me switch over. Let me make sure that I look right. Yeah, I look right. Cool. Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? I know I already said hello to everybody. Anyway, oh god, we're all here. We're about to draw. Now, some of you might be wondering, usually Sunday is game dev stream day. Why aren't you doing game dev? Well, this month I'm taking a break off of game dev, probably until I finish my commission queue, which it's going by faster than expected. I didn't take a whole lot of commissions this month because I wasn't sure how long I'd be sick. So, I still have very small residual sickness, just kind of like that head sickness. So I'm glad I only took a few commissions because I would have been scared. I would have been so scared. But I am blasting through that commission queue, so I might go ahead and start my my plow through Mixed Feelings Elysium early during this month, because next month what I want to do is replace literally every stream with a game dev stream. No game streams, no commission streams. I'm closing up shop for commissions. I am going to focus primarily on game dev all month next month, and depending on how much progress I get, I might be doing it like until further notice, or at least I might be only working on game dev and like putting commissions to the side until further notice, because I really want to get this game done. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years, and I enjoy working on it a lot, but I do need to, like, I can't be working on 3 or 4 things at once. That is the problem. I can't put, like, if I am dividing my attention. Thank you so much, Potrere. Wait, we gotta listen to this message. Hold on.
I moved ahead to Timezons and GOT really confused when you didn't start streaming 80 the time I'm used to.
Oh, that's so long. That was great. 2 time zones ahead. That's crazy. That's exciting though. But welcome, Potrere. So, oh god, what was I saying? Game dev. When I am dividing my attention between streaming games, doing commissions, and doing game dev, I can't put as much heart as I want to put into like my personal like projects. So that is why I want to once again try and put all of my focus into game dev. But this time, literally all of my streams are going to be replaced by game dev. I'm not going to be streaming games like I was last time. I took a break off of commissions at least. I think I was still streaming games at the same time, which divided my attention still, and I'm like, no, I want to just work on Mixed Feelings. Game dev month. September challenge. Septuple challenge. 7 games. No. Anyway, we don't have any new fan art. What was the last fan art? Oh, it was by Cass. The lizard ear. That's the Gex. That's the Gex. But if you would like to draw fan art, you can share it in the Discord, !point Discord, if you would like to join. We have fun in there. We share fan art, we share cursed food, we share bugs, we share spooky stuff, all sorts of stuff. We have fun in there. Oh! I forgot to mention in the tweet, I should do that we are going to be doing sticker giveaways. I am going to quote tweet that and say that. Hold on. This is important. This is an important thing to talk about. I forgot to mention. We'll be doing some sticker giveaways this stream. 3 of them. We're gonna open with the first one here in a second. Yeah! I got a new keyboard. It's slightly quieter. It's still gonna make my mouth move, but it's not as annoying. But I'm sorry, I was messing with stuff and bringing back up things. Oh, goodness. But yes, if you haven't joined the Discord, you can join there. And thank you, Poltrare, for the command. Stickies. That's another thing, is the original Neko Atsume inspired Moonpie stickers are, their last day in my Etsy shop is tomorrow. And if you would like to grab, I'm out of sticker paper now, but I am getting new sticker paper on Wednesday. So you can go and you can grab some Moonpie. I actually have some, one set ready to go. I can put some hollow on it if you would like some. But that is going to be, tomorrow's going to be the last day. Moonpie's in the sticker shop, and then she is retiring and going to be convention only. So if you would like to grab those, because you won't be able to go to a convention that I'm going to go to, because I don't go to many conventions. I would like to, but there's a plague going on. But I am rambling. Moonpie stickers, Etsy shop, they're cheap. And they will get to you fast, especially if you're in America. So, grab them. Janie got some. I'm gonna send those tomorrow with the patron stickers, which I would take more patron stickers, but I don't have any more sticker paper, so I think that is set in stone. Unless you want the Klonoa stickers late, but sign up before the end of tomorrow and I can get those to you at some point. But the patron stickers, what are they? No, those are B-stars. Get out of there. Are Klonoa too. So if you'd like those, sign up for Patron. The merch tier specifically. I'm just on a roll. I'm just on a roll right now. What else? Is there anything else? I'm looking. Oh! I don't know why I made that noise. But the reason we're doing the sticker giveaway is we reached the goal yesterday for my audio interface, which I'm probably going to order after stream. So that'll be cool, and I can sound crisp and nice and good. And so that is why we're doing those sticker giveaways. That is a reward for everybody. So the way the sticker giveaway works, if you are unfamiliar, is I bring out this little wheel and I spin it And then, whatever it lands on, that's what whoever is picked in the chat wins. I'll bring it out in a second. So that is how this works. The other thing you have to keep in mind is like Nightbot will only pick anybody who's been active in the chat in the last 15 minutes. So if you would like the chance to win a sticker, you need to start yelling in the chat right now. You can spam emotes. You can go, you can go, I want a sticker. You can say anything you want. Corgi, hello, good afternoon. You are now eligible for a sticker. I'm going to take a sip. But yes, that is how this works. Because if you are not active in the chat, oh yeah, that's some good stuff. Nightbot will not pick you. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn the case music off. It is time. It is time. Oh yes. Oh yes, that's a lot. It is time for us to spin the bonus time wheel. Look, everything's all even because it's new. It's brand new. It's revamped. It's revamped. Alright, let's spin that shit. Adhesive medical strips. Nah, they're not gonna be band-aids. Silly goose. Oh, I like that paw emote. That's cute. Oh, Sly Cooper! Those are actually going to be available in the Etsy shop tomorrow, so you can buy them too. The music's still going, but you know, I have time now to show the Sly Cooper stickers. Hold on. Where's Sly Cooper? There he is. These are the stickers. This is what we're winning. Sly 3. Sly 3. Also, hello, Blem. So, who will it be? Who's the lucky winner of the Sly Cooper stickers? Alright. Drumroll please. Drumroll please. Bongos. You have so many emotes? No, please. Please. That's why the emote wall. Yeah. Ready? 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 Poultry! Would you like some Sly Coopers? Would you like? I think I still have your... Wait, no. You have a new address. You just said that. So you could send that to me. Congrats! Congratulations! That is our first giveaway. We have 2 more to go. So let's put all this nonsense away. I'm gonna write down so I don't forget, because I have ADHD and I will forget. Poultry and Sly. So once I get my sticker paper on Wednesday, I am going to print you some stickers. I'm so excited. I think you've won stickers before, but you're gonna win. You won more. You deserve it. You've been a sub forever. So I think you were the first sub. Yes, more Sly Coopers. We got to play more Sly Cooper. We played the first one. We were talking about playing the second one in November, so hopefully I can get what I need done for Mixed Feelings Elysium by then. How's the music? Is it too quiet? I might turn it up a little bit. Alright, cool. Let me make sure. Oh, I don't even have Clip Studio Paint open. This is a problem. Oh, while we're waiting for it to open, I got a new state. Want to see it? Ah! Check it out. I'm so angry. I could put evil shadow over my eyes, but I kind of like this. I look so incredibly angry. It's great. It's awesome. Yeah. Because like for this, I have this shadow over my eyes, but I don't know. I feel like it'll. I could still put that in. Don't even got the app open. See, listen. Angry. Listen. Also, I never said welcome, Blem. Hello. Oh, man. Okay, let's, I had it open, and then for some reason I closed it. I think it's because I wanted to play Cult of the Lamb, and I didn't want too many things open. That's probably the only reason. Hold on. Add more detailed scrunch. Well, it's kind of hard to see with the glasses. You know. There is some scrunch. It's hidden with the with the glasses. But I feel like some shadow might be cool. Oh, Cult of the Lamb is like the game ever. If you haven't played it, highly recommend. It's one of the best games I've played in a long time. It's such a nice what's it called? Gameplay loop. I can't recommend it enough. I cannot recommend it enough. I already have like eye bags under my normal state, which wouldn't really show when you squint. There's a little squinch, but you know. I will take that into heart, into mind. But now I have Clip Studio Paint open. So let's switch over here. I have video capture still on, so I should probably turn that off because it's not capturing anything. Aha! Oh, I'm a professional streamer. There we go. No, it's not. We're not on Relia. We're doing Klonoa 2 warm up. Oh. Okay. We are now back on track. So let's talk about what we're doing today. Here's my little warm up of Klonoa 2. You can't really tell what's going on right now because I have too much going on over the King of Sorrow. I was trying to do his weird like boss orb thing. Oh, I know exactly what you mean, Blem. I get what you mean. You don't have to draw for me, but there's that, and let's see what else. I don't know if you remember from last stream, or last drawing stream, at least, we started this. I got the line art done, the lesbian sword wedding. Line art done. Very nice. I did. It's not. I'm sure it's not 100% accurate, but I was looking at it as I was drawing it, so I tried to get them as close as I could. You're not gonna be able to see like most of it, but I just still wanted to like get it as much as possible. So that's gonna be real fun. And with the red one, I'm gonna get the writing in there as well. And just gonna copy and flip that and then rotate it a little bit, and then there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, so we're gonna start coloring for this one, and that's gonna be fun. And I started another commission for Fluff Drag. Sick kickflip. Almost done with the line art, so I'm definitely gonna finish the line art and start coloring for this. Funny thing during my own things. Yes! It is JG! I don't know why I didn't make that connection. It says on the ref sheet, JG. Wow! I am silly. Incredible. Sometimes I don't realize who's who. Anyway, and then we got Zeke. This is very clearly based off the Ghostbusters 2 logo. And, because I automatically associate Zeke with Ghostbusters, because that was one of my first introductions to their streams. Which, by the way, I mean, they're right there in the chat. But I'm gonna do a shout out. You should check out Zeke streams. They have a really cool VTuber model and just a really cool aesthetic in general. So we're going to start line art on this. I don't know if we'll finish, but that is what is on the roster today. But first, let's start with a warm-up. I'm going to see if I can finish this ball at least. I got the little health heart. I got the little health heart for like the card. Isn't that cool? I don't know. I'm pretty happy about like this idea for a commission. Anyway, not a commission, a piece of a print. You're welcome. You're welcome. You need more followers. Oh! I wish I could show up to your streams more. I feel so bad. I'll see, like, get a notification that somebody's going live, and I'm like, oh, I'm out doing stuff. Oh, I'm cooking. Oh, I'm busy doing stuff. Or I'm about to go to bed. Wait, water time. Alright. Alright. Hold on. Ah. You can't catch everybody's streams all the time. Especially the bed part. Like, I especially know a lot of people who will start streaming at like 10 or 11, and I'm like, bro, I'm in bed. I can't. Bro, I'm about to sleep. I'm old, and I'm not that old, but I am old in the sense where, I mean, I don't go to bed like super early, but I go to bed early compared to a lot of people. Like, people will go to bed at like 3 in the morning, and I'm like, what are y'all doing? Where in the heck? Okay, I need to do some organization, clearly. That's a sketch. That's the border. I'm gonna put border. 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 8 hours. You just have a strange circadian rhythm. As long as you have, like, a cycle. That's good. I knew a lot of people growing up who just, would... God, they would, like, just stay up for, like, 48 hours all the time. And then sleep for, like, 16. There's nothing on this layer. There's nothing on this layer. Okay, there it is. That is what I wanted! Okay. Alright. Okay, this is kind of messy, but, you know. I'm gonna look up Phantomillion. I think the latest I have stayed up recently was until 2. I'm just a morning person. I like getting up at like 8 or 9. 9 at the latest, usually. It's very rare for me to sleep until like 10. I slept until like 9:30 and I was like, whoa, no. Oh, no. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I forgot I have a thing for this. I forgot I have a thing for this now. Oh. It covers the name a little bit. Anyway. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna look up Kingdom Sorrow boss fight. There it is. That's what I want. Okay, let's write. You know what? You know what? You know what this writing looks like is Drek language. Those of you who know what I'm talking about will know what I'm talking about. I can see it. It's crazy. Oh, okay. Got such a bad sleep schedule, really gotta get it fixed. I feel like as long as you are like you have a cycle, as long as you are going to bed at the same time and getting up at the same time every day, that is generally like good. Some people are going to have a different circadian rhythm than others. Personally, like, I just like being up when the sun is up, and I think most people that's like how we work. And there are like health benefits and also like mental health benefits because you need the sun Like, there's no doubts about that. You need the sun to produce serotonin. Tryptophan. That's what you need. It's all about eating greens. It's all about eating the right stuff so you can get tryptophan, and so it can convert to serotonin when it detects sun, and so it can become melatonin when you need to sleep. And getting a lot of sleep, getting enough sleep is important. And that is how it works. I'm not going as in depth as Case usually does, but that is the way of the earth. That is the way of the brain, the gut, and the Holy Spirit. That is the way. Gotta get them nutrient. Gotta go out, you gotta touch grass. You know what? I haven't touched grass in a long time. I should do that. The whole touch grass thing, like, I love it. And also, it's just funny to me because I say, oh, these people need to touch grass all the time, and I'm over here like, I'm allergic to grass. I can touch grass, it just makes me itchy. Itchy. Okay. Himble, hello. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. I'm looking at these weird letters. I think I have enough that I can just fudge it. Oh. Oh. Russian roulette, but one day my life is gonna have structure again. I'm simply going to be too powerful. Simply too powerful. Oh. How's things going? Things are going. I'm feeling alive again, and it feels awesome to not be sick. It's nice. How are things going with you? Hell yeah, fuck yeah, yeah! Keep telling Max their fucked up stomach is why they're so depressed, but I know it's fucked to the point where they have trouble seeing that. Yeah, that's the problem sometimes. I have a friend who struggles with depression a lot, and I was talking to her and I was like, have you tried XYZ? And she's like, oh yeah, I've been trying that. I've been trying like all these things and nothing seems to be helping, or it mitigates the symptoms to a point, but I still, like, in the end feel incredibly depressed. And I'm like, man, that sucks. I can't imagine what that is. And then she came to visit, and I discovered that she was just a huge... I was reminded that she's a huge sweet tooth and eats so much sugar. And I'm like, ah, yes. That is probably it. Figured I'd chill while you move dots around. Ooh. You working more on that 3D model. I'm so excited. I really do gotta, like, look into, trying to set up a live 2D model myself. Chronic stomach issues her whole life and have never been able to medicate properly for it because their stomach doesn't metabolize anything properly. Oh... yeah, that'll do it. I heard recently, apparently, lack of serotonin, Okay, I might be getting this wrong. The serotonin levels, there is like no link to like depression. Like having no serotonin is not like what causes depression. And in the same vein, SSRIs, which are made to you know, make you produce more serotonin and are used to, like, you know, help with depression and anxiety and stuff, as far as I know. When compared to placebos, people taking placebos actually produced more serotonin than people who were taking the SSRIs. This is something I've heard recently, and I was like, holy shit. Are you kidding me? The thing that SSRIs is like are advertised to like do, they do worse than placebos. Like, what? That just boggles my mind. Are you kidding me? It's insane. I'm so excited to talk to my doctor about changing from SSRIs because the problems they cause suck. I bet. There's like, oh man, it sucks when you have to like take a medication for one thing and then they cause other problems. I've been there. It really sucks. Because it's like, well, now I have to deal with this instead of the thing that was being caused before. Ah, it sucks. SSRIs suck ass for me personally. They do not help and also give me crazy bad side effects and withdrawal. That's what I hear for the most part. I've never taken them myself, so I can't really like, I can't really speak for SSRIs or against them, honestly. But for the most part, that is what I hear. That is the commonality that I hear about SSRIs, is that they're bad news. Which is, this sucks. Some people, oh, heck. Some people act like that's like the only way to like deal with mental illness at all. And some people it helps, but I think most of the reason it helps is that they have like, it's like a mental checkbox. It's like, cool, check that off. I've dealt with this problem. And sometimes that's really all you need to like mentally get over that gap, you know? Also, hello Thursday, welcome. And I'm sure, I am sure getting off SSRIs is hell. Okay, I think I have, check this out. Check that out. Oh, okay. Let's put these all in a bloop, bloop. A folder. Or very cool. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that. What is that? Oh. There are so many layers I have. Oh, I don't need that anymore. That just have nothing on them. What did I do? Just worried about the transitional period because the withdrawal symptoms are so fucking bad for me. I get the whole fucking gambit of them. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I believe in you though. I think you can do it. You are strong. You are strong. Oh. I ended up getting off of mine over quarantine because my prescription ran out. I progressively lowered my dose. So not cold turkey, but I still got massive dizzy spells. Oh god. At least you were able to progressively lower your dose. I had a roommate who it's just pretty, oh god. This is so bad. Don't do this. Kind of just like ran out of like their depression medication, which they had like 3 different ones, 2 or 3, and they also at the same time they were on HRT and they ran out of that, and they, after like moving, never you know, were able to update the prescription and like where they were. They like tried, and the wait time on the phone was too long, and they were like, well, I guess I will just run out. And so they ended up like stopping taking all their depression medication and HRT at the same time, cold turkey. And I was like, my guy, that's your brain. That's your brain. That's your brain. That did not go over well. Don't do that. Yeah, no, absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Please be responsible. I know, like, phone calls can be scary. As somebody who had, like, that was probably the top of my fear list for, like, years. Making phone calls can be scary, but please be responsible, and if you need to transfer a prescription, please fucking call and take care of that. It's a pain in the ass, but you can't just go, well, guess I'm off of my medication. Dude. I'm also on a wait list to continue taking the meds I was already taking. Oh my god. Suck. Is the music too loud? I'm noticing the levels are about like at level with my voice, and I'm scared. I'm scared. That is your brain. Don't do that. I hope they are okay now. I hope they're not doing risky things like that, because that was just like that was, don't do that. That is so scary. Audio sounds good. Okay. Oh no! Ah! I hope you're not out of meds for too long, Janie. That shit's so scary. Yeah, like, medication is like, has always been a kind of like I said, I've never like taken many, or like, I haven't really taken medications myself. I'm like on birth control, and that's about it. That is like the biggest thing I've ever done, and that shit sucks when you first get that. Oh, the depression, the mood swings, bad. But once it levels out, it's nice. It's very good. However, I grew up with somebody who was on and off a whole lot of really heavy medications, and like seeing how they affected them was just like, oh god. Kind of scary, honestly. So that's one of the reasons that I have like strong opinions about medications, and it's mostly like scary to me. Insurance derogatory. Oh! I had an issue last summer where I had an undiagnosed physical condition, and they kept prescribing anti-anxiety meds because they thought it was psychosomatic. That was a time. Oh god. Oh god. I hate doctors. I hate doctors. Whoa. I just hate doctors. I've gone on the rant many a time about how I've just had like terrible experiences with doctors treating me like shit because I am AFAB. Thankfully, here's the thing, if you're AFAB, even if you're AMAB, Planned Parenthood, awesome. For like everything. Because like people say all the time, Planned Parenthood does way more than just abortions. That's like 1% of what they do. They're good for birth control. They're good for like, wellness exams. They're good for literally everything. Like, you can go there and get tested for so many different things. So, like, there's, like, so many different things you can just be like, well, I'm going to Planned Parenthood no matter what. No matter what. I'm just saying, that's the only place, that's the only, like, medical, like, place I have been to that is actually, like, taking my shit seriously. Yes, absolutely. And you can ask about, like, HRT and stuff at Planned Parenthood. Like, I'm just, like, this is sponsored by Planned Parenthood now. We are sponsored by them. At this very moment. I saw something outside my window. It looked like a ghost. Dude, that is a problem about Planned Parenthood is, literally every time I go, there are protesters out there. And they yell at me every time. And, it sucks. I am, like, near the point where I might roundhouse kick an old man on my way in. Planned Parenthood for HRT and lasers. Wow! Wow! You could shoot lasers now. Just kidding, I know what you mean. Oh no! Texas! Oh! I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, it's funny. The Planned Parenthood I go to it's not even an abortion clinic. That shit doesn't even happen there. But no, they're always outside like Planned Parenthood kills more babies than anyone else in America. And I should walk by them next time and be like, you haven't met me. Anyway. I'm the baby killer. Full disclosure, this is a joke. This is a joke. I don't kill babies. This is clearly a joke. I stole that joke. I stole it. I didn't make that up. Oh no. Oh no, you had to cover an event and Ted Cruz was there. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh no. Do, 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 do. Okay. Klonoa. Klonoa is looking cute. Thank you. I gotta draw more things with like simple shapes like this. This Klonoa is like peak design. And it's just very simple but strong. I'm so obsessed with Cult of the Lamb, which is the game ever. Please get it if you have the means and the time and would really like something to just turn your brain off to. It's really good. It's very fun. It's incredibly good. God, it's so cute. I love things that have a really cutesy, furry aesthetic, but are also incredibly dark. Or I don't know. It's just great. For those of you who don't know, you play as a cute little lamb, and you run a cult, and the goal of the game is to kill all of these different gods, basically. And a lot of the boss fights are like Beelzebub and Valifar and, you know, like demons and shit. So it's right up my alley. It's exactly right up my alley. It's so up my alley. I got a message from my friend like, hey, you need to get Cult of the Lamb. And I'm like, bruh, I am 8 hours in. Looking at Mixed Feelings. See, Mixed Feelings is like pretty and cutesy and pastel, but also underlying that it has dark themes. Cult of the Lamb also has like a dark, like black and red aesthetic. And Black and Red is kind of my thing. It's great. Curse to Golf comes out. Oh! I also want to play that. I love stuff like that. I just love spooky, like, cutesy, spooky, goofy things. It's my favorite. It's my favorite kind of thing. But yeah, no, my friend messaged me like, you gotta get this game, and I'm like, dude, I already killed 2 of the bishops. And they're like, whoa. I'm like, nah, listen. Nah, listen. This is exactly my jam. Okay, I need to actually explain how this game works. It is a roguelike. So you go through like little dungeon floors and stuff, and you progress through a dungeon, and it gives you like random item drops, and they get better and better as the game goes on and as you unlock more things. The way that you level up and like make your things better, make your drops better, is you manage a little cult village that you get to name, and you get to name all your villagers. And so it's like Animal Crossing mixed with Hades. That's what it's like. That's what I'm saying, which is crazy. I've never seen that before in a game, because that is the perfect way to balance like a roguelike, because that is my issue with roguelikes usually, because like the goal with most roguelikes is like just see how far you can get, you know? And that's never interested me. I mean, it did. I like Casey's mod. That's like the only sort of roguelike thing. And I liked Crypt of the Necro Dancer. I never beat it. It was too hard. But I liked that because there was the, you know, the gimmick of it's a rhythm game. And that's why I liked that one. You can't get me interested in a roguelike unless it has some sort of fun gimmick like that, truly. But the gimmick of you have to manage a cult to level up is the best. It is the best. It's like 60-40. Like 60... You can also like focus more on the roguelike aspect rather than the like town management aspect. But god, the little villagers, they're like little animal people in your cult. And they'll come up to you and be like, my glorious leader, we should throw a feast. And then you go, okay, and then you throw a ritualistic feast using the bones of your enemies, and then you have a nice, wonderful time. Oh my god. Thursday you would love. I think you would love Cult of the Lamb. Predictably, I named my cult The Order. You get extreme bonus points if you understand that reference, but even if you don't understand that reference, you can probably guess where I got the idea. Because you know me. Everybody knows me. Maybe not everybody. If you're new here, maybe you don't know. Maybe you couldn't guess by my entire stream aesthetic. Oh my god, another streamer I've been watching has been using the Cult of the Lamb soundtrack as their BGM. Holy shit. Is that on Spotify? Hold on. Funny thing, I actually had to turn the music off in the game. The music's great, and I like it, and it gets in my head. And that is why I had to turn the music off and listen to my own music. Because it's on! It's on here! Whoa! Hold on. This is just gonna make me want to, oh no. Oh no. Add to stream music. There we go! Now we have it in the stream music. No, the music's great. I like it. I like it a lot. It's very addicting. And I had to turn the music off specifically because after I would play it for like 3 hours, I would hear the music in my head and I would want to play more. And that can be a problem. I have to hack my ADHD constantly. Because whenever I get like this with a game and I can do nothing but think about that game and play that game and I can't focus on anything because I want to play that game, this happens to me a lot. what I do is I will work for an hour on stuff, and then I will allow myself one little amount of that game, and that is how I am able to get myself to focus. If you also have ADHD or issues focusing in general, not necessarily ADHD, this might also help you. Perhaps. Highly recommend. Okay, let's see. Progress? Progress? He's looking pretty cute. Flip. Oh, looking pretty cute that way too. Now that's important. Some progress. We got some progress going on. But we also got, the orb. The orb of death. This is pretty busy down here. Once the King of Sorrow's over that, I hope it's not, like, as busy. This is gonna look sick. I'm pretty excited about this piece. This is gonna be so cool. Another thing in this is there's the weird, like, electrical thing that he would hit you with, like, down in the corner over here. That balances out the gem in the corner over here. It's Orbin time. Yeah! Okay, so let me save this. And let me... what are we moving on to? Let's move on to the wedding. I'm gonna do wedding next. And I'm gonna change this. Piece for ReliaRobot. Relia X in the chat. If. Yes. Okay. I am going to stretch my wrist. I am so glad. I said this already. I said this last stream. But I am so glad I happened to look up lesbian sword wedding and actually find a good reference. Sweating. Because there, like, she was telling me about this commission in, like, the document. I was reading the document that she typed up for me with all the details and all the references and all this stuff. And, like, she was like, well, we want this image for, like, the wedding, like, the cake topper sort of deal. And I was like, ooh, okay, that's gonna be cool. And she's like, here are our wedding swords. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember hearing about this. How am I gonna incorporate wedding swords into this wedding picture for a wedding cake? And then there it was. Sledding. Oh, I never told you guys about that. I mentioned it. The hand massager thing I got. I have this little hand massaging machine. It's like a little portable thing. It's very neat. I'm trying to get into the habit of, one, I'm already kind of in the habit of stretching my wrist every like 30 or so minutes when I'm drawing. So that's important. And at the end of the day, I want to get into the habit of using this thing. It's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. It uses air pressure. So you know when you go to the doctor and they measure your blood pressure, right? It feels like that all over your hand. Because it's like, it does different pressure in different places. And it has like little rubber like ball things in it for certain pieces of your hand. Mostly like under your palm and stuff, which is awesome. So it has like these little hard bits that like it'll press into your hand at different intervals and stuff. It feels like your fingers are gonna tear off, and it cuts your blood pressure off a lot. And I know I'm probably not selling this very well, but if you tend to have a lot of hand pain because you do a lot of things with your hands, like drawing or typing or what have you, check it out. Look up hand massager. I got it off Amazon, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's like a medieval torture device for your hand. Definitely check it out if you also have issues with your hands. It's pretty cool. I like it. I feel like it'll be very helpful as like preventative measures. It'll stimulate like blood flow and all that. But you know, I'm excited. My hand seems to be doing a lot better now because I mean I wasn't drawing for like a week because I was sick. But also I'm getting in the habit of just using it for preventative reasons. Let me open this old file. There we go. Get them color. Get them colors. Alright. So... how many? I'm trying to think when the next giveaway should be. Sometimes the only way to get specific items is Amazon. See, I have the issue of, like, I live so close to an Amazon warehouse that the temptation is just too much. Like, I literally ordered Mario Party and got it a few hours later. I was like, hello? Oh, okay. Cool. Like, when I can, I will order from, like, other places. Of course, like, cause that's responsible. But, like, I get Moonpie's, like, cat litter from, a subscription service that isn't Amazon. And that's nice. But gosh darn it, so many business like expenses that I make are just easier to make on Amazon because it's like I need this specific thing and I need it now because I got an order for this thing and I'm out of this thing and I need this now. And that's a pain. That's a pain. The guilt. The guilt is strong. Also, I'm drawing, so I need this up. Ordered one of those bootleg 201-in-1 DS carts from Amazon, and it got here at like 4 a.m. that night, because apparently bootleg DS games are that important. God. Yeah, I also, my PS4 controller got busted, and so I ordered a new one off of Amazon because it was cheap, and from the reviews everybody was like it gets the job done, and I was like that's what I need. I don't need a fancy schmancy controller, I just need something that works. I ordered that and literally got it the next morning. It's I am within the grasp of Jeffrey Bezos, and I mean here I am on Twitch, so you know. So, you know, it all comes full circle. Hi, Jeffrey. Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos. Order the sugar-free energy drink, and while I try to order directly from the website, sometimes I look at Amazon and go, because I might miss the time to reorder before I run out. Slap his bald head. Yeah. You know, it would just be cool if, like, if they just treated their workers better. I just want them to treat their workers better. It kind of sucks, cause like, most places that are like convenient to order from, like Amazon and, a lot of food subscription, like meal plan services, and like just all sorts of stuff like that. The convenience, anything that's convenient, forget about it. They treat their workers like shit, and they don't regulate everything, and it sucks. It sucks, and it's like, oh, you want convenience? Well, you're not gonna get it without detriment of, like, the workers who have to make it convenient for you. It sucks. I wish there was, like, a convenient service where they actually, like, treated their workers good, you know? But that is life. If you want a place that, like, treats their workers good, you're gonna have to be patient. Sacrifice some convenience. And it sucks, man. Like, if you want all, like, fair trade, if you want all, like, food and stuff that's, like, good for you and processed by, like, workers who are actually paid fairly, you're gonna have to pay a shit ton of money. You want a fair trade chocolate bar that wasn't, like, the cocoa beans weren't harvested by slaves? Oh, well, you're gonna have to pay $15 for that chocolate bar, buddy. Sucks. I hate that. I hate that. Did you guys know, like, most chocolate, especially cheaper chocolate, it's all harvested by slaves. It's slave labor. It's fucking insane. I personally, I think it's also with coffee. Or children. Or child slaves. Yeah. I'm sorry. This stream has become a bummer. We're just talking about politics. But I guess that's fun, maybe. As I work on commission. Finally an emote to express how this song makes you feel. This... Okay, it's against my code to make vor jokes. But I break it sometimes, because sometimes it's funny. But I would just like to say, this is the music for when you're inside a giant dinosaur in Ape Escape. And there was, with some friend, I showed this song and they were like, it's like digestion noises. It's got like gurgling music. It says Vorkor. And now every time I hear this, I think Vorkor. That's a non-threatening preface to a sentence. Now listen. I just needed to say that before before explaining Vorkor. I mean, the reason I don't like making a lot of like Vor jokes is because that became like a trend among like kids, like making Vor jokes. But like the thing is, Vor is a kink. And like, that's like an 18 plus joke. You can't be saying that all the time. You're welcome. The McElroys. Yes, it was absolutely the McElroys' fault. 19 months, Quake. That is crazy. Thank you so much. I like how you always y'all always show up and sub and have some sort of funny thing to say. It's great. I love it. But yeah, it was the McElroys. Because it is so funny to make a joke. Had to DM a person as a mod and ask them to stop making Vor jokes because the Discord had a no safe for work rule. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I am like, we're not gonna like go into detail, obviously. We're just kind of like casually talking about it now, so that's fine. But like, that is the thing. As a joke a while back, because I was buying into the whole like haha Vor joke thing for a bit, I had a banned word tracker in my Discord, and I still do, and I banned the word Vor as a joke. So if anybody said it, it would be like, hey, we haven't said it for this many days. And it was just funny. And now I just have it there because if somebody talks about it outside of the Not Safe for Work channel, it's like, that's a Not Safe for Work thing. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Also, this also sounds like Vorcore. I'm sorry, it's not. This is a song for Space Channel 5. Wait, Vor is real? It's like lean. Wait, lean is a drug? Wait, Vor is a kink? Yes. Yes, it is. A grown adult thought it was something Griffin McElroy made up. This grown adult thought... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No. Dude, people will be like, oh, this kink is inherently safe for work. And it's like, no, it's not. It's not. Lean is real. It is real. But I can assure you about 60% of the kids who made lean jokes didn't realize it was real. No! No! I will make sure Vorcore stays in your mind forever. Non-sexual kink is a thing. Yes. Safe for work kink? No. The thing about safe for work and not safe for work that people need to realize is, because I've seen people tag things like technically safe for work, and then I've also seen people tag things like, oh man, I don't know, they'll tag things like nudity, but safe for work, and I'm like, no, you don't understand, that is completely, like, contradictory. Even if something is like a tasteful nude, even if something is like artistic nudity, it's still not safe for work. The whole term not safe for work is based on the fact that if you are in a desk job and you were looking at this and your boss saw it, would you get in trouble? Look at my screen right now. Look at my screen right now. This is not safe for work. That is, even though the boobies are covered, there's cleavage right there in the center of my screen. My boss would get mad at me for having boobies on screen. This is what I'm saying. There is this whole, like, argument. There's this whole argument on Twitch, not Twitch, Tumblr. Too many things start with T. Titties, Tumblr. But, this whole weird argument that people were having on Tumblr, where if somebody, like, tagged, nudity, just, like, oh, like, whatever, nudity, as not safe for work, people would lose their minds and be like, nudity isn't inherently sexual. And it's like, not safe for work does not mean sexual. Not safe for work means you would get in trouble if your boss saw this on your computer screen. That is what that means. I just need to clear the air. Considering my boss is my dad and he thinks furries are all not safe for work and bad, then yes, this would get me in huge trouble. Also, hi. Hello. Zoom. I'm gonna call you Zoom. Welcome. You just got your, government-assigned nickname. Is it the female presenting nips? No, it was before that. It was way before that. It was when, like, not safe for work was allowed on, or, like, you know, pornography was allowed on Tumblr. Was your cat assigned nickname? Well, I mean, I call you Quake. Or the Quakes. Quake Sys. Not like CIS, you know what I mean. Quake System. Not safe for mixed company. I mean, that's also fair. NSFMC. That's too much to remember. NSFW. The Quake agglomerate. Yes. Beautiful. I don't think I've ever drawn a couple where one of them was not a furry. I mean, I draw couples where it's two non-furry and then two furries. I've never drawn a non-furry and a furry. Love is beautiful. If you search for affinity by safe for work, you still get so much kink. Yeah, it's a problem. See, the basis that I usually use when I think about when I'm like posting something, I'll post like some stuff that is like slight kink territory on my main, but like if I am posting something, I usually will think, would I want my family to see this? Or would I be embarrassed if my family saw this? Or more specifically, like my younger sibling who is like 15. That is what I usually think of. Or I take it even a step further and I'll be like, would I be embarrassed by replies to this image? So if it's like a you know, safe, quote unquote, safe for work or non-sexual, if it's a non-sexual like kink thing, chances are people in the replies are going to be horny. And that is like the thing. So I generally try to put like more like kink stuff somewhere else where kids can't see it, you know. It's not like a kid is going to see it and go, "Oh my god, I'm scarred for life." No, they're going to see the replies probably and then be like, "Oh god. Oh god. Ah!" Okay. Yeah, if the purpose of work is for those reasons, then maybe tag it's not safe for work. Oh god. No, like, yeah, that's why, like, yeah. That is a problem, because, like, my family is, like, super, like, okay with, like, stuff like that. Like, my whole, at least my close family, like, knows that I'm a furry artist. So that isn't really a huge issue for me. So I can think to myself, would I want my family to see this? And I'm just like, yeah, I don't care. Would I want my 15-year-old sibling to see this? Yeah, probably not. Or see the replies? Yeah, probably not. Also, thank you for the follow Zoom. You also came in in a very strange conversation about safe for work versus not safe for work. Would this get you full named by your family? That's a good one. Did I tell you guys, I told my mom, like, I had to explain to my mom what a furry was? Which sounds terrifying to, like, how most people's moms are. My mom is, like, the chillest person out there. Yeah, so, I don't remember how this started. I said something about somebody making money only off of furry art. And she was like, what's that? What is that? And I'm like, oh, it's, do you know what a furry is? And she was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, let me tell you what a furry is. So I explained to her. I was like, you know, like Robin Hood, like Disney's Robin Hood. She was like, yeah. And I'm like, you know how it's like an animal, but they're like, they stand up like a person. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, there are people who like to express themselves, through like animal characters like that. And so it's this really neat like way to, you know, express yourself. So you can pick an animal that you connect with, and then you can make an animal person based off of you or your ideal, and kind of like project like that. And she was like, huh, that's really interesting. I want to be a furry. And I was like, damn, my mom's so cool. I don't know if she's still watching my my drawing VODs, but hey mom, if you're out there, you're so cool. Holy shit. Probably gonna get in trouble for saying holy shit. No, I'm not. I'm 30, I can do what I want. Oh no. Oh no, you had to explain to your family what a brony was because CNN ran a story about bronies and they used footage of you. What a way to break the mold. What a way. Oh my lord. Spoony's mom, you're so cool. I hope you have a good day, whether you read this or not. That'd be great. Janie, that sucks. Imagine, I just can't imagine, like, your parents watching CNN and then see you and be like, what? What? That's crazy. I mean, brony's generally pretty easy to explain. It's, you know. I mean, first off, it was like dudes that were in the My Little Pony, but then it evolved into just adults that were in the My Little Pony. What's my mom's persona? I think she'd be a cat too. Honestly. I thought about drawing her a persona for her birthday. I think she'd love that. And I was like, man, if it turns out good though, I'd want to post it. But I'm always, like, that's another thing about, like, the furry fandom is, like, people can argue, like, oh, furry isn't a sex thing all the time. And it's not. But the community does happen to be incredibly sexual. So whenever I'm like, I should make this family member a persona, I'm like, oh no. But what if I want to post it? And then what if somebody gets weird? And I'm like, that's my mom! No, that would suck. So I've never done it because I'm too scared. Because you can be like, well, just don't post it. And it's like, no, you don't understand. If I'm proud of something, I want people to look at it, but I also don't want people to go, oh god, she's so hot. I'd be like, no! Leave my mom alone! Oh yeah, no, people online are very into making it weird. See, I drew a picture recently, like a month or two ago, of Silas, my character, my cute baby Silas. Silas isn't a baby, but Silas is like early 20s. Silas. I drew a cute picture of Silas, completely tame. They were just like in a crop top and they were really cute, wearing little shorts, and it was kind of hot. I don't know. I'm asexual as fuck. So I'm just like, I was just drawing them cute. I got a reply. I got a quote, retweet or whatever of this person just being incredibly like out of line. Like, ooh. And I'm like, dude, no. Are they minor coded? No, they're not. They're small and cute, and I like them. No! Listen, I'm gonna drink some water. But what I'm saying is, just my own characters that aren't based on anybody, that are just my own characters. When people get weird about them, I'm just like, no! I would be incredibly weird about, like, people, like, making, like, furry versions of my family and people being weird about that. Are you kidding me? The other day I posted a few selfies and someone I've never interacted with said, oh, breedable. This is why I stopped posting selfies, because people on the internet are fucking weird. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Oh, that's so nasty. No, I don't mind people thinking Silas is cute or hot or anything. But it's when people are just outwardly horny about, like, my characters sometimes. Like, sometimes I don't care. It's specifically when I draw something that isn't even, like, horny. That people being like, oh! I'm just like, oh god, what? What? Hello? I'm glad you like this character's design, but can you, like, chill? Go take a cold shower, jeez. Some people need to get hit by a rock. Oh. Yes, actually. Dude, no, I've always hated that, like, Rule 34 argument. Like, why are you doing this, Clip Studio Paint? There we go. Okay. I've always hated that, like, seeing any discussion or image that makes somebody upset, any, like, you know, pornographic image that exists, and people in the replies are upset, like, dude, don't do this, this is upsetting. And then somebody will reply, well, Rule 34. And what that always sounds like to me, because if you don't know, Rule 34 just means if it exists, there's going to be porn of it. Is like, this is an inevitability, and we can't stop people from making porn of stuff, despite people being, like, underage, or despite this being, like, upsetting, or what have you. Like, it's inevitable, so you shouldn't be upset because it's an inevitability. And it's like, dude, no, let me be upset about this porn existing. I don't care if it's inevitably going to happen. I can still be upset and angry and yell at the person who made this porn. Yeah, save this for confessional. Sorry, the topics today have been particularly mature. I'm trying to, like, say this in, like, the most... I mean, my chat is intended... My streams are intended for 16 plus, so, yeah. You know, I think we'll be fine. It's not like we're saying particularly explicit stuff. I'm kind of, like, talking about this as an adult. Death is also inevitable, but I'm not driving through the park at high speeds with my eyes closed. Exactly! Exactly! It's just, whenever people respond to something like, well, Rule 34, sorry. It's just like, well, that's how it is on this bitch of an earth. You can't do anything about it. No, actually I can, by getting mad at people for drawing underage characters in situations they should not be drawn in. And, like, I will also just see, like, porn artists drawing things that they shouldn't be drawing, and, like, people will be like, hey, you shouldn't be drawing that, this character is underage, and then they will respond, Rule 34, as if that's an excuse. No, it is not. Stop it. Talk shit, get hit. It's inevitable. Yeah. That is what I'm saying, man. It reminds me, this is a weird comparison to make, oh god, what were they called? There was a tribe in Horizon Forbidden West that was very much just like, oh well, guess I'll die. Like, it was all about inevitability. It was like, well, this is gonna happen, and we are just going to, like, let it happen. And we're not gonna do anything about it. Like, oh god, I need to look it up. I need to look it up. This is bothering me. Forbidden West tribes. Utaru. The Utaru tribe. So the Utaru tribe, they were all about, like, plants, trees, seeds, doomers. Yeah, That's exactly what the Utaru tribe was. I loved the Utaru tribe because they were all about the cycle of life and all that stuff, but to the degree that it was like toxic. It was bad. So for example, spoilers, not really for the plot of Forbidden West, but just plot points, I guess, is the Utaru tribe. One of their villages was the crops were dying. And everybody needed food, and they had to go out and hunt, and they were vegetarians, so that was very, like, shitty and sucky for them. And, so they were all dying because they didn't have enough food. So they were like, I think we should leave Plainsong, which is what it was called, and find somewhere else that has more food. And the politicians, basically, the tribe leaders and stuff were like, a tree cannot pick up its roots and go somewhere else. And they kept saying that. And then Aloy, the main character, is like, you're not trees. And I was like, damn. God, I love it when people like make up a metaphor to like justify their like shitty views, and then people just be like, dude, you're not trees. She said it. Okay, I am in love with Ashley Birch. I'm just gonna say that right now. Ashley Birch is the voice actress for Aloy, and the way she delivered that line was just, you're not trees. And I was like, oh, play Horizon. Play the Horizon series. It's really good. Oh my god. I need to go back and try to 100% Forbidden West, because holy shit, that game. Y'all, that game. Whew. Very good. I know, like, while I was playing it, I couldn't stop talking about it during stream, and there's a reason. It's really fucking good. Yeah, you got legs, actually. All Rule 34 rubs me the wrong way. Even adult characters. I don't get why there's people who spend all day sexualizing other people's characters. Yeah. Yeah, it's the Rule 34 artists, like, specifically, that are like, I want to be the first one who draws porn of this character. There are like Rule 34. There's artists who are waiting for like new Pokemon to get announced, you know? And then there are artists who are waiting for new Pokemon to get announced so they can make porn of that Pokemon. And no! It's stupid. It's dumb. It's creepy. It's creepy that you're waiting for something to exist so you can draw porn of it. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Sometimes I can understand, like, if you are if your primary art thing that you do is like pornography. Sometimes you run out of ideas, and sometimes you look to popular media for ideas and inspiration. And because, like, I know a lot of not safe for work artists, and they will like play stuff, and then they will make like adult, like anthro versions of like the characters they see, because they're like, oh, this would be a cool like design for somebody who would be in a porn thing. And I'm like, that's fine. But it's specifically the people that are just chomping at the bit, just like, I gotta draw porn of the new Hisuian Zoroark. And that freaks me out a little bit. Just like, I don't know. It's just like a whole other world to me. I don't... Aww. I thought this was Splatoon music for a second. I don't play Splatoon, but are you guys excited for Splatoon 3? I feel bad because when they first announced Splatoon 3, I was like, there was a second one? Oh wait, wrong thing. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm looking for the... Ow! Oh my god. I was looking up Spoonie's commission form so I could get, like, a document from my commission form, and I accidentally pressed enter too soon. And something came up when I looked up Spoonie's commissions. It said Spoonie porn commissions, and I was like, what? Oh no! That's not what I wanted. Topical, though. I am grateful, and I'm probably gonna jinx myself, but you know, that's fine. I'm grateful that nobody has drawn unwarranted not safe for work of any of my characters. People usually ask, like, hey, can I draw this? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Thanks for checking in. Oh. I like how I went from Splatoon 3 and then immediately went back into the subject from before. I'm so sorry. Missed out on 2. I'll try and grab 3. I'm gonna try to try hard the new bow option. Loot operating a forklifting another forklift. Oh my god! I'm actually trained to operate a forklift. I just never did it because it was scary. It was just a requirement. At my job, they were like, okay, we gotta train you how to use a forklift, but never use it. And I was like, okay. Good, because it's scary and I don't want to use it. I did see a comic a while back that someone drew where it was just someone being like, hey, I've never spoken to you before, but hey, I drew porn of our characters together. And then it's just like, why would you do this? They made it like a Kamehameha blast as the person was saying it. Hey, I've literally never spoken to you before, but I drew Not Safe for Work of our characters together. I hope you like it. And it's just this big blast, like, shoved into this artist's face. Why would you do that? Why? Anyway. I hope Twitch doesn't get mad at me for talking too much about this sort of stuff. Probably not. Where are enough parents? Where are your parents? I need to find Victoria's ref sheet so I can get some colors, because I can draw this from memory. I can draw this character from memory, but I sure cannot remember the colors. Where was it? Was it August? Oh god, it's been a year since I made this ref sheet. Are you kidding me? What is time? It's been a year since I designed this character. What in the fuck? Okay, well, I'm gonna open this. There she is. It's been a year. I feel like I just designed this character. That's insane to me. What is time? Insane. Where are your parents? Oh. I'm glad the boot turned out good. I told y'all. I'm glad you liked the boot. Enfield Chimera. She also makes an appearance in the intro to Mixed Feelings Elysium. Time is your favorite herb. Now you got me thinking about herbs. I know it's because I said, like, time. Like the passage of time. Yeah, fox mixed with a raven, I believe, is what Xavier is. I have drawn this Enfield Chimera many a time for mixed feelings. Telegram stickers. I did a cute piece of her on a broom. Me trying and failing to grow an herb garden. The passage of time. Oh. I have some herbs. I have mint. I don't know if that's considered an herb. Actually. I have parsley. I had basil, and then one day, like, the sun or the rain, like, didn't get it enough somehow, and it just dried up, and I was like, hello? Guess that happens. God, I love this song. This is one of my favorite Case songs. Which, you should follow Case if you don't already. Music. Rosemary. Oh, that I also have rosemary. Your garlic is constantly. No. Constant. Are they like gonna print this on the cake? I'm like curious. Relia, if you're in here, if you're out there, what are you doing with this image? Is it gonna be printed on the cake? Cause that'd be badass. Mint, chives, rosemary, and oregano. Oh. Oh, shout out to all y'all with your gardens and shit. Rise up. I haven't checked on my roof garden in forever. The cucumbers fell. My cucumber plant. It has a little cage that it was climbing, and then it decided, no, I don't want to climb anymore. And I was like, no. You're gonna have a yard. Yes. Probably gotta wait until next year to start growing things, but I'm excited for you. It's so exciting to be able to grow things. It's so nice when it actually works too. We have a compost that's been going for like 2 years now, I want to say. And that's really helped things actually grow. Because that's been a problem, is all the dirt we had was bad. Gardening is like my one hobby that I have. I also like baking. I gotta figure out another hobby. Cause like drawing is like, you could call it a hobby, but it's just my job. I enjoy it, but I need a hobby. I've been thinking about getting like paint by numbers, which is like the most old lady activity I could ever think of, but I've done a paint by number once and it was awesome, and I want to do it again. Yeah, gardening and cooking are synergistic hobbies. You're absolutely right. Is this Okami? Oh, it sure is. I like how it just has the same exact opening as the original. Okami is such a good game. I should stream that someday. It was one of my favorite games for the longest time. The part where this song first plays made me cry. God, now I'm thinking about it and I want to cry. Oh no, last time I tried to grow my own food, it just led to a huge bug infestation. No! I mean, that'll happen if you're growing stuff indoors, for sure. All I know about Okami is there's a dog with a paintbrush. Oh man, JG. We gotta learn. We gotta learn. I think here in 5 minutes we can do our second sticker giveaway. And then I can move on to JG. Oh no, Okami is what got me, like, interested in Japanese mythology, actually. It was neat because I got into Okami when I was like 14, and there was one point we had to do a research report in my English class on any subject that we wanted. And I was like, ooh, I am curious about Japanese mythology. I kind of want to look up stuff about Japanese mythology. And I ended up looking up okay, I'll buy Okami and stream it for you. No worries. Literally friends with someone who is a huge Okami fan. Oh, also, hello, Prasica? Correct me if I'm wrong. Or tell me, like, to call you a different nickname. I'll try to commit it to memory. But welcome in. Hello. No, Okami's a great game. It's gorgeous. The music's great. It has so much... Thank you for the follow also. It has so much so many strong references to actual, like, Japanese mythology. I love they have Susanoo in it. Susanoo is actually from Japanese mythology. He is Amaterasu's brother. I forget what he's the god of. But he's a little shit, who embarrasses Amaterasu all the time. In the game, Susanoo is not your brother, he's just some dude. But it's really cute. Susanoo actually, like, refers to Amaterasu all the time, which you are Amaterasu, you're playing as her. Always refers to her as, oh yes, my brother. And I'm like, when I found that out in Japanese mythology, I was like, oh my god! That's such a cute little reference. Wish we'd get more AAA games that go that hard on the art style, right? It's such a shame because Okami came out at, like, the end of the PS2's life. It came out like 2005, right? 2005 was such a good year for games. Good lord. So it came out, and Clover Studio, which developed Okami, actually got shut down because of Okami, because they didn't make enough money, because the PS3 was the thing. But also, Shadow of the Colossus came out the same year. I don't think they made a whole lot of money off of Shadow of the Colossus, but Shadow of the Colossus really did, like, revolutionize gaming, and I will stand by that for the rest of my life. It's such a shame. Japan Studio, which made the game, or Japan Studio got shut down, like, recently. Japan Studio also did Ape Escape, so goddamn. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Japan Studio. Fucking legends, honestly. I really miss, I really do miss how experimental, like, the bigger, more popular games were. or like AAA studios like made experimental games back in like the early 2000s. Like Shadow of the Colossus was incredibly experimental and unique, and it revolutionized gaming. Like, we wouldn't have Breath of the Wild without Shadow of the Colossus, my guys. When I was studying game design in college, I had to write an essay about eco. Ooh! I loved eco. It's funny how most of the memorably gaming experiences are not always the most profitable. Most memorable. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright. You know what time it is? It is time to once again bring out the wheel, folks. But before I do that, I am going to remind everybody, if you would like a chance to win a sticker pack from the wheel, you have to be active in the chat within the last 15 minutes. And it's okay if you're shy. You can just post an emote or something and that'll count. Because Nightbot doesn't pick anybody unless they are active within the last 15 minutes. So, I forgot what I was editing. Oh wait, yeah. Piece for JG. I'm just gonna say JG. People know who I'm talking about. But, so post your emotes in the chat as I prepare things and get ready for the next piece that I'm gonna be working on. And I will bring out the wheel. We can figure out what set we are going to win. Figure that out. I'm gonna make Sly Cooper smaller, and I'm gonna make the Mixed Feelings 2 stickers bigger. How about that? And I'm gonna save that. There we go. And and then we could spin the wheel, and then we could pick a random winner, and then we can have a good time, and then I can send you stickers when I get sticker sheets on Wednesday. The Mixed Feelings 2 stickers are also in my Etsy shop, and a few people have been buying them, so I'm excited. I'm excited. Alright. Oh yeah, that horse emote. Nice. Okay, let's switch over. I'm gonna turn the music off. It just ended, so you know. Heck yeah. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the wheel?
It's bonus time.
Oh look, Mixed Feelings 2 is all smooshed. And Sly Cooper is slightly smaller. Alright. Are we ready? Let's spin this boy. Perhaps. There we go. Dun 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 na 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 na. What's it gonna be? Oh hey! Well, we are. Who is going to be winning the Mixed Feelings 2 stickers? Let's find out. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Where's that bongo cat? I have it typed in the chat. Where's that bongo cat? Okay. Brassica, you came in at the right time. Would you like these stickers? Would you like stickers of the Mixed Feelings 2 babies? Would you like them? Oh god, what did I win? You won stickers! You won these. 3 of them. It's just like the 3. I put it down here so you wouldn't see all of them. What is this music? Oh, this is Cult of the Lamb music. That's why it's crazy. Would you if you would like them, I don't know if you have a Twitter or have me on Discord. You can join my Discord and then DM me if you want. But yeah, you've won. You've won. Congrats. But yeah, I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget. But yeah, if you would like them, I can send them to you. Yes. Once I get my supplies back in order. I have the same @ on Twitter if you want to send them to me. Cool, I wrote your name down. So, I will do that after stream, and then we can figure things out. So congratulations. I'm glad you came in. I always love it when, like, people just showed up win stickers. It's happened, like, 2 times. I'm gonna drink some water. But I love this music. Oh my god, is this music spoiling me? Ball? Ball? I'm gonna fight Ball? Awesome. Cool. I just got Cult of the Lamb spoiled for me, but that's fine. I mean, I would assume we would fight Baal because that's a pretty important demon. So sorry, I'm all about demons. I had a webcomic that involved demons, and so I did a lot of research on demons, so I get real excited when it comes to, like, actual names of actual demons. Yeah, no, the music slaps. It's fun. It's, everything about Cult of the Lamb is exactly my aesthetic. It would be even more my aesthetic if you played as a cat. Mix Stray with Cult of the Lamb, you got the perfect game for me. If it isn't evident enough, I just really like cute shit that's also scary. It's not scary, it's not a horror game, it just has horror elements. You're running a cult. You're a cult leader. So, okay, I'm gonna save this. Get out of there. And we're gonna finish the line art for JG. Yes. Do I need the reference? I don't think I do. I think I have what I need here. Oh, you just missed it. You want to see it again? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I've colored you. Almost done with Fox. But hello, Relia. Hello. We have progress. We've done it. We've done progress. And we are going to do one more sticker giveaway. Probably later down the line. Yes, well, yes, later down the line. We just did our second giveaway. But close. Okay. Bloop. Man, we are on that Celeste music time, which is another game I need to play. Why is this so big? Oh god, I was gonna say something, wasn't I? And it's gone. Oh fuck, I hate that. Oh god. I'm so glad you're excited. I love doing, like, high energy poses like this, so when you were like, I want a sick kickflip, I was like, oh fuck. Here we go. I had another commission, like, a while back, of this person's persona doing, like, a specific dance move, and that was really cool, too. I just love doing, like, interesting poses. Oh, I didn't show you guys the finished, version of Kanan. Kanan? The bunny. The one I finished the line art for last stream, but I finished it the other day. Check this out. Check this fire knife bunny out. I'm pretty happy with how this came out. The fire is kind of cartoony, but I like it. I love the tail. I love the tail. I love it's such a simple pose, but okay, this is a weird thing to really like about this. I love the folds. I love this. I love this specifically. The folds and the lighting right here makes me go, oh, like that. I love it. I'm happy with how this came out. Do not. So I'm gonna finish this line art because that's important. This music's so sad. Oh, heck, I gotta bring up the tablet again. I gotta remember to do that. Here we go. The rendering is really good too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm learning, I'm figuring out like new techniques with lighting and stuff. Every time I hear this, I also hear Gangnam Style at the same time. I told myself I wouldn't get Cult of the Lamb until I beat Crash 4, but I got Crash 4 anyway, because I am a monster. I mean, I got Cult of the Lamb anyway before finishing Crash 4. But I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. I was addicted to the game before I even got it. I was watching Vinny Vinesauce play it while I was sick. And I watched him play 5 hours, and I think I was like, okay, I guess I need to get this. That's the thing about Vinny specifically. Watching him play games makes me want to get the games because he plays them wrong. He wasn't playing Cult of the Lamb that wrong, but I was watching him play and I was like, oh, I would have gotten that instead. Oh, I would have done that instead. Oh man, I would have done, oh, and it's perfect for advertising for indie games. I also wanted to get Inscription because I was watching him play and he sucked at it. It drove me insane. But, I think Evie got me Inscription, because I was thinking about getting it, and then that day that I was like, I think I want to get Inscription, or play a demo or something, she got me it, and I was like, oh! She's like, I think you'd really like this, and she was right. It was like my favorite game of 2021. Oh yeah. No, I'm not making a dig at Vinny. I think the fact that he, like, isn't great at certain things in games makes it better for advertising for indie game devs. Because, like, I saw it in the comments of him playing Inscription, is somebody was like, oh, Vinny made a terrible, like, misplay, and I was so angry that I just bought the game and beat it. And I love it, and I'm so glad I did that. And I'm like, yeah, that's perfect advertisement. Perfect advertisement. Just get somebody who's not great at strategy or puzzles. Ooh. Oh, he's probably not gonna do it. He played Silent Hill 3 last year. I really enjoyed watching him play Silent Hill because I just really love Zach, hello. Welcome. Welcome in. I really enjoy watching people play Silent Hill, especially, because, of course I do, because it's one of my favorite games. It's my whole aesthetic. And I just love seeing people play for the first time ever and reacting to everything the way they're supposed to. The way that's intended, you know? It's so fun to see people play Silent Hill for the first time. So I watched him play the first and the second and the third game, and that was so fun. That was awesome. I think my favorite, I enjoyed watching him play the first game the most. Because in the school, I just remember he put the golden sun and the silver moon into the clock tower, and then it started doing the weird, like, industrial, like, drums and the music. And then he, like, turned around and was, like, backing away, and he brings out his gun, and he's like, why is there boss music, but there's no boss? And I'm like, yep, that's the intended effect. That's what they want you to feel. Also, JG, I'm sorry. I'm giving you Onceler sunglasses. Is that okay? Am I gonna be disowned? Am I gonna be shunned? Oh my god. How bad me be? How bad could they be? Yes, it's fine. Awesome. You said like, cool sunglasses, and that's the first thing that came to mind was these cool round sunglasses. Possibly with sparkles. So I think I'm going for it. It's weird that I've never seen JG and the once they're in the same room. Oh. They chopped down a tree to make that skateboard. Can't watch Joel play Silent Hill because he's so bad at puzzles he takes an hour for each one on easy, even with the chat telling him how to do it. Are you kidding me? Vinny wasn't bad at the puzzles. Like, I remember, because Silent Hill puzzles aren't exactly that intuitive. I mean, the piano puzzle is pretty big brain, but not super big brain. It's a nice puzzle. I like it. I like that puzzle a lot. Joel will just argue when chat tries to backseat. Yeah, I've never been a fan of, like, Joel's stuff in particular. Joel's pretty cool. Like, he's not, his humor is not the same level that, like, I don't know. It doesn't vibe with me as much as Vinny's humor does. I just like Vinny because he's just so incredibly chill. And he's, like, effortlessly funny, is the thing. It just feels like he is funny on accident. And you know he's not. You know he plans shit. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, that's the, like, detail inside the jacket. I confused myself. Okay, maybe I should get into tutorial mode now that I'm thinking about it. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about my process because I have seen so many people waste so much time with this. Here's the secret when it comes to coloring, at least with flat color. Here is the secret. Here is the secret. With your line art, you want to close all of the lines with the line art. If your line art is really messy and there's like a lot of gaps in it, maybe reconsider and like make your line art a bit cleaner. Make sure all the gaps are closed. I don't know if you noticed, there was a little gap right here, and I closed it. And so I could use my little magic wand tool, and you can adjust the settings. So there's also, like, in Clip Studio Paint, I don't know if you guys see over here, close gap. You just see gap on the screen, but you can adjust the settings so it will, like, detect gaps and be like, oh, and then just close it for you. As you can see, it's still going in there. I don't want that. Why is it doing that? Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna close the gap a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so you want to select everywhere outside of the character is what I'm saying. And you want to hold shift and select all these little nooks and crannies and stuff as well, because that's important. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go select, invert selected area. And then I need to get the ref sheet, so I'm gonna have that on screen at some point. Here we go. Let me grab it. Oh. Nope, copy image. Hello? Why aren't you letting me do? There we go. And so I'm gonna use like the base color, which I'd say is this tan color. And I made a layer underneath the line art. I'm gonna use the fill bucket, refer only to the editing layer, and go you gotta make that noise with it. As you can tell, I missed a, what is that? No, that's a wing. Okay, we're good. I was like, oh no, I missed a thing. I'm gonna close this gap though. Oh, The wing is behind everything else, though. Oh no! The skateboard also needs color. No! Not that color. There we go. Okay. And now, there you go. You have a base color. I needed to talk about this because I have seen... I'm gonna hide this for a second. I have seen so many people spend an hour, sometimes more, just going through and doing... I've seen someone do this. Just... And then painstakingly do this. And I'm like, honey, please, stop. Don't. Please. This is digital art. You can make things easier for yourself. Did you know that? Did you know that? Anyway. Let's move on. I want to do this color. And I'm gonna pop this out over here. Yes. Awesome. You want to learn digital art? Well, I'm learning ya. If I get through the commission queue pretty early, which I might. I think I will. What I want to do, oops, is replace some of my streams with like actual like how to do art. The transition to digital art is like, it's not super like seamless, but you can definitely do it because everybody, I feel like everybody starts with traditional art, you know? But once you like learn how to use your tools in digital art, it's so nice. I borrowed my roommate's tablet to start trying art. Nice. Nice. Love to see it, love to hear it. Trying to move to digital is so tough to me. Yeah. Yeah. It definitely helps. I know there are people who have a hard time just because it's hard to draw on a surface that's like, doesn't feel like paper, you know? But luckily, there are tablets out there that took that into consideration and they actually feel like drawing on paper, like the same kind of texture. I'm using Canvas Pro 13. Oh, it has a matte finish, so it's not like super slippery as I'm drawing over it, so it's really nice. It's great. I love it. I love this tablet. Oh yeah, there's a screen cover for iPad. That might be what I was thinking of. That shit is super cool to me. Yeah, I had a roommate who she was very much a traditional artist, like painting, sketching with pencil and stuff, and she wanted to learn digital art. And it was just really funny, like, watching her, like, do this background that was very, like, methodical architecture, and not use the line tool, not use stabilization, not use, not just copy and paste something that was, like, she could have, like, copied and pasted and flipped it, like, there was one point she was like, oh, I could have just copy and pasted that and flipped it. And I was like, yep, that's the beauty of digital art. It makes things so much easier for you. There are people who think digital art is not as valid as traditional art, and I tell them, shut up. Because it makes the process so much like easier. Not so much, you still need like skill to like actually hone your tools, actually use your tools to their advantage. But it would, I'd be lying if I said digital art isn't easier than traditional art, for me at least. Like if you know how to use your tools, it's so much easier than traditional art. Easier process equals more art. It's a win-win. Oh, I know we've talked about this a lot during stream, but new development. I don't know if any of you saw when it comes to the AI generated art scene. It's an unfortunate development for sure, but it is an interesting conversation nonetheless. Did you guys see that there was a news article that used AI generated art instead of paying an artist to make art for them? It's begun. It's begun. That's an inevitability, I think. There are gonna be like slimy corporations that are going to do that, especially like news like websites like New York Times and stuff. They are going to do that. They are going to do that. That is the unfortunate reality of the art. Rest assured, I am pretty positive these news websites are not paying artists very much, or they are just stealing these artists' works anyway. So I don't think it's personally like this is just me speculating. I'm not saying this is actually what happened, but I am going to guess with just like looking over this specific news website's stuff. I am going to guess that they either just steal the art or they don't pay their artists a lot of money. So, and if not, if they pay their artists pretty well, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks that they would do something like that. But I made a mistake. Okay, let's fix that. I think the places, the things that the people that are going to be using the digital art, like the AI generated art, are going to be people like God, there are those AI generated videos for children that are on YouTube. It's gonna be those channels. It's gonna be YouTubers that are just content farms and usually will pay artists to make shitty thumbnails for them, but they don't pay a lot. They're gonna all the shitty people who don't pay their artists well enough or treat their artists like garbage are going to go to AI instead, is what I'm saying. Most of the people that are going to use AI instead of paying an actual artist are shit people anyway that shouldn't be working with artists in the first place because they pay them shit. And so all the people left are going to be people that actually pay artists good. So this is like a dicey kind of situation. On one hand, smaller artists are going to lose like work. However, it is shitty work and thankless. So I think that is somewhat a sort of win. So I am going to I'm still going to err on the side of caution. I still think AI generated images are very scary and there can be like weird legal shit involved. People can say all they want. Oh, they're using images without permission. However, the way an artist's brain works when it comes to producing images is the same way that this AI produces images. Artists don't just make shit up. artists don't just make shit up out of nowhere. Artists put on their canvas a conglomerate of a bunch of other images that they have seen in their lifetime, and that is exactly what the AI generated images are doing. It's the same way a brain works. We're all neural networks. And I'm just saying. However, I do appreciate that DALL-E DALL-E 2 has made it so if you put in like a celebrity or a copyrighted character, it will purposefully not make the image look like that copyrighted character. As someone who had the love of graphic design just taken from me by having to deal with shitty jobs and clients, I'm kind of happy to see the shitty people going away to AI, kinda. Yeah, it like I said, it's not 100% like a win situation. It is kind of like a shitty thing. But at the same time, it's like, if you think about it for a little bit, most of the people that are going to turn to AI are the people who didn't want to be paying artists in the first place and were treating artists like shit. Like, the horror stories you hear about people, like, clients that ask for artist stuff, be like, I'm gonna pay you $20, and that's it. And it's like, you don't have an icon ready for them within, like, a day, and they're like, why aren't you working on my thing? Those kinds of people that are like, what? You're playing games instead of working on my thing? Those are the people that are gonna go to AI generated images instead. One guy I worked for would go out of his way to steal art. Jesus. I wrote a long post on Co-Host about how most of my work is derivative in some way. Yeah, I feel like everybody's work is derivative. That's the word I was looking for. I think it'd be good just to add a clause in the user agreement so that they can't use it for a public or paid promotion thing without paying them for it. That is a good idea. Yeah. Lowered his prices to a point that others couldn't compete with him. Jeez. God, the art world, especially graphic design, is just incredibly, crazy. I think, like I've said this before, I do think that the AI generated images are going to pave the way for some really amazing artwork, honestly. I saw a comic somebody made, and sorry, I put the tablet down because I'm stretching my wrist and stuff. But I saw a comic, somebody made like half the images through like Artbreeder or AI generated images, and that's absolutely radical. Most of the time when I see people using these AI generated images, it's for it's to show an artist what they're thinking of. There's somebody I am mutuals with on Twitter who has been making like AI generated images and then putting their persona like in those images, and it's awesome. Wait. Also stole some of my work where I can't use it in my resume. Oh my god, that's so scummy! See my work on several trucks and billboards, and I get nothing from that because he laid me off. Where is this guy? I'm gonna fight. I'm ready to fight. Let's go! We're fighting! Holy shit! That sucks so bad. What the fuck? I'm ready to fight. Ugh. Man. You're gonna take his feet? Oh no! Don't do that. I had a guy try to make me sign a contract saying he could continue to sell my music and I wouldn't get a dime for it. There was a paint and sip place I worked at that encouraged you to steal art. I think I've talked about that. I mean, they didn't say it straight up. But, yeah. because of the demands of this paint and sip place being like you have to make 4 original designs minimum every month, people would end up looking up images on Pinterest for inspiration and just recreating them as paintings and getting in legal trouble for that. And my roommate, actually the same one who was that painter who was trying to transition to digital art, she was like, can we like paint like popular media stuff at the time? Is that okay? And they were like, yeah, sure. So she ended up painting Spock, Marvel, like MCU stuff. I ended up painting Sonic the fucking Hedgehog for a kids class. We just went nuts. We painted so many copyrighted things because we couldn't get in trouble because technically they owned all the art. Had a guy tried. Oh, never mind. I already saw that. I already read that. His kneecaps are mine still, just for fun. But at the end of my roommate's like working at this place, she found out that on the side they were selling her paintings without her permission, just to anybody. The copyrighted shit, like the Marvel copyrighted shit. And she was like, I'm not getting any money for that. And they were like, no. Because we had to sign a contract that any art we made for them was theirs. And we didn't get any money from, like, the actual selling of the paintings. So they were just selling artists' original artwork that they were required to make that we weren't paid for. We weren't paid for making these art pieces. We had to do them on our own time. And we also had the supplies for the making of the paintings taking out of our paychecks. So fuck that. I keep switching over to that one and I don't mean to. Yeah, no, family owned paint and sip places, stay away, awful. Because here's the thing about like these a lot of jobs that are art related, especially where your bosses aren't artists, are the worst, because they will use art being fun as a weapon. They will be, oh, there are tiny little wings on the bottom. Oh, I missed that. Oh, I gotta draw that. Hold on. But, even in jobs where the, like, your bosses are artists, they can try to use that as a weapon against you. We sure do live in a society. No, I've talked about this several times, but I need to preach it. I need to talk about it more all the time, every time. This is such an important thing to talk about because I see people use this for like passion projects and like fan zines and stuff as well. It is a problem in society, just in general. It's just a problem. Is people will take advantage of the fact that art is seen as like a purely like fun hobby job, and so they don't want to pay you. Sometimes not at all. Sometimes they don't pay you at all. They don't want to pay you because it's fun. So you get shitty jobs like the paint and sip place I was telling you about, where they will use the excuse that this job is fun and you can't do it anywhere else. Like, how many jobs can you paint and get paid for it? They will use that as a weapon against you. Be like, hey, I need more hours. I would like to eat. And they're like, well, how many other jobs can you do this and get paid? And it's like, oh yeah, you're right about that, I guess. No, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh yeah, the video game industry, definitely. Do you remember the commercial in the 90s where these two guys were playing a video game and like together, and they're like, hey, can you jack up the graphics of this scene? And then he presses a button on his armrest and he's like that, and they're like, yeah. And then some like lady, like boss lady comes in and is like, hey, I'm gonna need you to do this XYZ for that game, okay? And they're like, yeah, we're working on it right now. And then they're just like, I can't believe we're getting paid to make video games. And it's like, dude, that is not what game dev is like. I hate to break it to you, my guy. That is not what it's like. I remember seeing that as a kid and being like, whoa, I want to make video games. And then I learned. People say you should do it for anything but the money. No. Teaching jobs. Yeah. Just finished level 3 and need to tighten the graphics a little bit. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So many people think my job is to just play video games all day. No. I'm gonna say like 3% of like making games is actually playing your game. It's not a large percent. Because by the time you need to test your game, you're so sick of it, you don't want to look at it. Oh. Gonna need to tighten up the graphics. With my armrest button. When I am playing the game, it's because I'm trying to reprogram a stupid bug. Yeah. When I'm playing a game, it's so I can tighten up the graphics. Trick game dev industry is actually a nightmare by and large. Yeah. Oh, that is the wing. I am a fool. Okay. Hold on. Trying to figure out what the fuck I'm drawing. There we go. Okay. Ah, yes. That makes more sense. Ah, yes. Okay, wait. Oh. Is this more Cult of the Lamb music? It's bumping. It is! Oh, this is a boss I haven't fought yet. This is pretty good. Shamura. The spider. It's so cool. All the demons are based off of, like, creatures. Like, funny enough, there's a boss, the first big boss is named Leshy. Because Leshy is an actual, like, demon, you know? It's not just exclusive to, Inscription. My good friend Leshy. I love Leshy. I'm so sad I didn't get to stream, Inscription. I was gonna stream Inscription. I'm gonna stream Inscription, and then I got sick. Maybe someday we'll go back to Inscription. People treat QA as a stepping stone job to get a real job in the industry. God. Leshy is great. I love all the characters in Inscription. What a fun game that was. I am currently, like, I have one devlog left in Casey's mod. So, it's tough. The last challenge I have is the Grizzly challenge. Every boss battle, he throws out throws out grizzlies at the end, and I have to kill them. And I don't know how the fuck to do that! Leshy, please be kinder to me. I am soft. If you've never played Inscription, get on that. It's so good. It's one of my favorite games. I was about to say my favorite game, but that's a lie. It's still pretty good though. Friendtagonist. Inscription like almost made me cry at the end. And it's not particularly like emotional at the end. Is the weird thing. Here's another thing you can do. Here's another trick. Is the fill bucket in Clip Studio Paint has an option that says refer to other layers. So that's like, instead of coloring in every single little like thing manually, you can just be like, okay, and then just it can refer to the line art as well. Makes shit a lot easier and a lot quicker when it comes to filling things in. Okay, where else? I think that's about good. That's about good. I think that's where all the brum. I'm not usually into Grimdark, but Goobert is so tragic that it just becomes hilarious for some reason. I love Goobert! Goobert! Oh, Goobert. I made it for the master. So that he knows, in hopes that he someday will cherish me as I cherish him. Ugh. I love Inscription. I love Grimora. I love Poe. Can we remake the Teletubbies opening, but with the characters from Inscription. Thank you for the water. I'm gonna control my pen with my mind for a second. Hold on. Tinky Winky. Leshy. Oh, Magnificus. Leshy. Grimora. Poe. Poe. I'm sorry, Case. You came in at the wrong time. I was singing the Teletubbies theme, but with Inscription characters. I'm sorry. Hello. I'm embarrassed. Oh. Why would you do that? At the exact wrong time. Oh no! Ugh. I'm like so slow today. I don't know why I'm so slow today. I still have Zeke's thing to work on. We've been having good conversation. But you see what I'm talking about. Refer to other layers. It's so nice. Especially for hair, specifically. There's gonna be like little artifacts here and there, so you have to like clean that up. But for the most part, it's really helpful. Saving time. I think if I were to do some streams where I give like tutorials on like how to draw and stuff, I think I would have to start from like basics. I think I would like to start with like proportions, which is like the most basic of the basic, but it's useful information. And it's vital. It's not just useful, it's vital. You need to know this shit. So also I wanna make it oh wait, no, there's a jacket covering that. I was about to say the little fins on the elbows, I forgot about those. Oh no. I wanna emphasize when teaching people how to art thing. I want to emphasize how important it is to, like, actually know the basics and proportions and anatomy, and drawing from life is, like, stupid important, because I've known too many people who are like, oh, well, I draw cartoony shit anyway, and so I don't need to learn any of this. No, you do. No, you do. It's important to draw from life. It's important to draw, like, realistically, so you can learn how to draw cartoony. Because if you're not drawing from life, if you aren't drawing from, like, real things and learning about anatomy and stuff, if you're not learning these things, you are going to be struggling with a pose in the future, whether you're drawing cartoony or not, and you're gonna go, God, why can't I get this pose right? It's because you gotta draw from real life. Cartoons are grounded in reality, my friend. Sort of. I cannot express enough how important it is to draw real. This music is so dramatic. I think you gotta get a good mix of both, because cartooniness is a whole other skill. Yeah, exactly. You can't just jump into cartoony style. You really do have to learn, like, the basics. Not so good at drawing cartoony style because I rely so much on a realistic reference. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to learn developing a style. Like, so many people get hung up on developing their style, because people are obsessed with individuality and identity and stuff, and part of that is you know, they want to identify themselves with a unique style. They want to figure out a style. And that is, like, a dangerous thing, I think, to get, like, hung up on. And I think it's more important to make sure, like, what you're making looks good, looks right. And developing your skills by learning new things and learning about anatomy, learning the best way to go about this, learning new techniques, and your style will eventually develop in that way. You don't have to, like, force it. I mean, like, don't force it. Because I feel like that can be the detriment to some people's, like, art, is they're trying so hard to achieve a style that they should be just waiting for, like, to happen naturally, honestly. I don't even know if I have a style. I think I do. Sometimes I can look at, like, old art from when I was, like, 16 and I can still tell that, like, it's my art. And that's pretty cool to me, honestly. Hell yeah. My strategy after I move is going to be to just draw over and over and over again until a style naturally develops. Yeah, that's the way to do it. And even if you do have a, like, recognizable style, you're never going to notice. It's other people that are going to notice. I don't notice. People tell me I have a very distinct style. I don't see it. I truly don't. I just go. That's not to say I think my art's good. I just don't recognize. I wouldn't be able to recognize it because it's just my art. I'm doing this the hard way. Why did I do this? Oh. Oh. Okay. I should color these horns. I keep switching to the wrong thing. Horn. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay. I really love the eyeshadow kind of deal. It's like a... I'm gonna do it like that. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, that's awesome. I love this character's design. Love me a good shork. Shark dragon. Very good. Do. How's everybody doing though? I hope we're doing well. Yes. Me too. Let's go. Okay. Oh. I love this part in Space Channel 5 Part 2 because these cheerleaders in the song are not translated in the English version. They're just speaking, like... They're speaking English. It's bad English, but it's funny. What they're saying, what they just said was, God, let's go rescue. S-H-O-T, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Oh no. Just had my package stolen? No. No! God damn it. I hate that. I've had a few packages stolen. It sucks. Hate to see it. I've heard stories of people having their packages stolen and then people just return it when they realize it's just a mundane thing. So maybe, hopefully that'll happen. Oh. Go, 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 Space Channel 5. Okay, let's dancing, let's shooting, sexy ooh la la, yay. I love Space Channel 5. Oh, it's so silly. We have the weirdest policy here. I've never had a property manager so distrustful of delivery drivers before. That's so weird. Oh no, they stole my 5-pack of deodorant. Oh. God, that's so annoying. Yeah, we have issues with delivery drivers and just mail delivery in general. Nobody can seem to find us. Like, our building. Nobody can find us. I don't know why. They're like, I don't know where your building is. It's a huge-ass building at the end of the road with big-ass letters on it that say the address. Why can't you find it? Oh. I can't remember the last time we did a sticker giveaway. Oh no. Okay, I think I did 2 Pomodoros for this picture. I think it's time to move on to the ghostly. The ghostly ghoul. We're making progress. We're making progress. Let's close this. Let's close this. Do not save. There we go. And... yeah. Tired. I'm tired and I want to play Cult of the Lamb. No offense to everybody in the stream. When I just switch over to playing Cult of the Lamb instead of doing commissions. That would be mean. That would be mean. I should work on commissions. But I'm going to save this. And let's do one more giveaway. We have 19 people in the chat, so heck yeah. Okay, so while I'm getting everything ready, I'm going to just remind everybody the giveaway. So I'm going to give away a sticker set that I have designed, a random sticker set chosen by a roulette wheel. And after the set is selected, then Nightbot will randomly pick a winner from the chat. Here's the thing though, it'll only pick the last people that have been active in the chat within the last 15 minutes. So you have to have said something within the last 15 minutes. So if you want to ensure that you are eligible to get picked in the chat for a sticker set, say something in the chat. That'd be funny case if you won. I could just print it and then give it to you. Oh man. So yeah, you can post an emote, you can post anything you like. You can post a ton of emotes if you like. Get that chat rolling and moving. But I am going to switch over and get things ready. And make sure I save this. This is what we're going to be moving on to next. I think I wasn't so sure about the anatomy and foreshortening in this. I think it's pretty good. I think it's okay. That's a U! That's a U. Amazing. Okay, so let me edit the wheel slightly. And... yes! Yes! Okay. And let's save. Saving that. And we're going to switch over here and we're going to begin the wheel process. Ready? Ready, everybody? Let's get some bongo cats going.
It's bonus time.
Bum 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 bum. I made Silent Hill big, I'm sorry. Oh, I still have Silent Hill stickers. Let's go. That pack is the biggest pack. It's huge. What will it be? What will it be? What will it be? Oh, the reptiles! Oh, the reptiles! Where are the reptiles? I'm looking for them. Oh, there they are. I found them. This is the reptile pack. The Gex. You get Gek. You get Spyro, you get Croc. This is probably my favorite set. So I'm pretty excited. So who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win it? The Lizard Boys. The Lizard Boys. Alright, drum roll please. I can make that noise with my mouth, I'm sorry. Why is Gex looking at me like that? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Jenny! I'm gonna send you more stickers. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I have to make another envelope and send it on a different day. But you're I'm gonna send you some reptiles. I don't know why Nightbot says that. I don't know why Nightbot says that. I don't know if there's a way to fix that. Nightbot is confused. Anyway, congratulations, Janie. I'm giving you reptiles. And you can probably give me your new address. Everybody I'm sending stickers to is moving. Non-believer Nightbot. What the fuck? Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you guys. I always love doing the wheel. We gotta figure out like a new thing. We gotta figure out like a new thing for the donation bar. Get out of here. Get out of here, Vibe Cat. Get out of here. Alright. Oh. I'm just gonna flood you with stickers. I hope you enjoy. Let's move on. Let's move on to our last event of the night. Let's go. It would be good to bring my tablet up. Let's go. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yippee! Wow! Okay, let's see. I feel like this arm can be edited little bit. There we go. Yeah, something like this. A little bit higher, maybe. Yeah. This is how I do sketches. I do that and then I do the more detail. Alright. I love bone. I can't speak real words. I love skulls. I love bone creatures. I need to make a character of my own that has like a skull head. 'Cause I love drawing skulls. Oh, so much. Bones! I do have a sticker set in my Etsy shop, which if you want to check out, you can put exclamation point stickers in the chat. I like making stickers. But I have a sticker in my sticker set of me, actually. That is a cat skull with asphodels. I don't know if anybody actually knows like the symbolism of asphodels. But it has to do with death. So that's why I put them. Cherry blossoms are also used very often as a symbol of death, specifically in like Japanese media, as far as I know. Sick as hell. Oh! Yes! Thank you, Zeke. I want to draw more designs with just skulls like surrounded by like flowers and stuff. I love that sort of stuff. Greek flower of death, yeah. I don't know why that line's there. Maybe it makes sense. But, I also have another piece I did a while ago. When did I do that? Oh, I think it was last year. I don't think I have it on my computer right now. Of Dr. Corvid, where half of the face is a plague doctor mask and it transitions into a pigeon skull, and it's surrounded by mushrooms and has a scarab on it. I love stuff like that. I want to do more stuff. Like, it's very tattoo sort of design. Love that stuff. I was actually, there's like a common thing people said when I worked in face paint, like guests, customers. It's kind of like in line with, you know, if you're drawing a thing and some random stranger is like, you should work at Disney. Well, see, I was already at Disney, so they didn't have that to go to. So what they would say instead is, you should become a tattoo artist. And I always looked at them and I was like, yeah, but that's permanent. Because I was a face painter. That's not permanent. Like, I don't think I could ever be a tattoo artist. I can make the designs, for sure. I couldn't put the designs on people's bodies myself. That's too stressful. That's way too stressful for me. Sorry. I have a friend who's a really good tattoo artist. His art is really good for it, and he also just does it. More power to him. More power to him. I would not be able to handle the stress of like, oh god, what if I fuck up this tattoo? This is on this person's body forever. For life. I've known a few people who got, like, Japanese or Chinese characters as a tattoo. And, either they, had it incorrectly spelled on their body, or it said something that they didn't want for it to say. They were just like, oh, I just thought these characters look cool. And it's like, no. No! No, 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 no. God, they look so happy. It's almost that time. It's August. It's almost Halloween. The pumpkins are out at the grocery store. Not the, well, maybe the pumpkins are out. Like, the jack-o'-lantern, decorations are out. I'm kind of sad. I'm like excited about Halloween. I like Halloween. I like Halloween a lot. However, I love summer so much because it's Silent Hill summer. Also, I just like warmth. Like, I went outside the other day and I was like, God damn it, it's not hot anymore. It's just, there's a cool breeze, damn it, which is like convenient because like now you don't have to use the air conditioning, but also I like to melt. Beck, what'd you miss? You missed the sick kickflip. How dare you? I'm just kidding. Here it is. That's the progress. Greetings to Zara. Hello. There's more than one person out there with tattoos of my stuff on them, and that blows my mind. Holy shit. I know I drew a few people, like, coworkers and stuff, tattoo designs. I don't know if they ever got them. I think at least one person did. I drew her, a naked fairy on a flower. I don't know if I have that anywhere. It was cute. And I drew another dude a gargoyle. That was cool too. It's always like stuff that I'm not like used to drawing that people ask for tattoos. But it's always a fun challenge, so. I can't do heat. Yeah, most people I know aren't a fan of the heat. But I grew up in Florida. I'm a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of Florida. I'm a fan of the heat. Because that's what I'm used to. Like, if it gets above 80, I start feeling the effects. I'm feeling the effects! Yeah, I'm a little more sensitive to the heat. But... than I used to be. But man... got sick of working in a library for several hours a day and they had the AC off. Oh, that sucks. See, I am conditioned because when I worked in face paint, I worked outside in Florida in the heat, which sucked. Which sucked bad. But that got me used to the heat and kind of like fond of it. I mean, I did not like being in 90+ degree weather with paint on my face melting off. It was kind of awful. Oh, you have a genetic disorder which makes you sensitive to heat. Oh god. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm definitely a little more sensitive to heat, as I grow older. But I much prefer there to be sun, is the thing, even if I'm melting. Simba! You know what's funny, Corgi? You're not the first person to make that joke. But I did work at Disney, so you know. I can tell you every joke I ever heard. Can you guess what the most common joke I ever got was? I'll give you a hint. The movie Hangover 2 came out around the time that I first started working in face paint. Kingdom Hearts? No. Not a single person made a Kingdom Hearts joke. People don't know what Kingdom Hearts is at Disney. They don't even have Kingdom Hearts merch anywhere. Which is weird. I feel like Disney can capitalize off of Kingdom Hearts way more. They just don't. Did somebody say the door to darkness? Nah, the most common joke I heard in face paint was an old man would come up and be like, "You got something on your face." Also, the Hangover joke. "Can you paint me like Mike Tyson?" You know. That was the most common joke I heard. "Mickey, it's Riku! They put bugs in him!" What? I hate Kingdom Hearts, but I love to hate it. I love quoting Kingdom Hearts as a former Kingdom Hearts fan. It's the funniest shit to me now. Like, Kingdom Hearts is a garbage game in my opinion, but how, like, bad it is just so funny. And it brings me so much joy anytime I see, like, really bad voice acting from it and writing. It's great. If a new Golden Sun game is made, do you think they will mess it up? I think it'd be hard to mess up Golden Sun. Honestly, I feel like Golden Sun is kind of like, this is not an insult. It's kind of a basic storyline and also game. Like, oh man. I mean, the coolest thing about Golden Sun was how you could combine the Jinn to make neat abilities associated with those elements and stuff. And, like, move stuff with your mind on the overworld map. That was awesome. You worked at Six Flags? I'm so sorry. Oh, I recognize this music. I've been in this area. That's the Mushroom World. With the frogs. I do like how each, like, bishop in Cult of the Lamb is, has, like, a very, distinct theme. So, like, Leshy is all, like, woods and forest creatures and stuff. Because that makes sense for Leshy. And then you got, oh god, Heket. So you got Heket, who's a frog. So all the enemies in there are like frogs, and then you got mushrooms and stuff, because it's damp. And then you got Calamar, who's a squid, of course. Oh yeah, it's already on Spotify. I just found this out during the stream. I'm super excited. Tazara, you gotta play Cult of the Lamb. I think you would also really like it. I can't think of a single person who wouldn't like it, honestly. It's really fucking good. I mean, you also like Inscription. I feel like it has a similar vibe to Inscription. It distracts me from work. Yeah, I was saying earlier, the way I trick my brain into working is I will be like, okay, I'm going to work an hour and then I am going to go through one floor of this dungeon. So I just have the game open. That is my drive. Here we go. Oh wait, I saw something about Halloween Horror Nights in the chat from Zeke. You're already seeing ads for Halloween Horror Nights. I used to work at Halloween Horror Nights when I was doing face paint. Because I didn't just work at Disney. That was the primary place I worked. But, I also worked at Universal. Not as much as Disney, but holy shit. If I could work at Halloween Horror Nights the rest of my life, I would. Because face painting at Halloween Horror Nights was so goddamn fun, y'all. I made so much fucking money. People tipped like crazy because they were drunk. And also, they just loved being painted like a gruesome monster. It was awesome. And that's where I like learned how to draw anything like remotely spooky. And this is a weird thing. I'm thinking about this because I'm drawing the teeths, but specifically the scary monster teeth is like a big thing that I learned how to draw. Because that was a really common thing that I had to draw. Another good roguelike game. Drunk, heavy-handed tippers, my beloved. See, the thing is, most places I was not allowed to accept tips. We were not allowed. However, I mean, we weren't allowed, like, period. It was that we had to deny it 3 times before we were allowed to accept it. So we had to be like, oh, you don't have to do that. Oh, but it's not necessary. Oh, you really don't have to do that. We basically had to go through that script. And then by the 3rd time, they were like, no, take it. Then we could take it. So that was nice. I wish we could take all tips. But at Halloween Horror Nights, it was free game. You were allowed to take as many tips as you want. People would be like, here, and then you'd be like, oh, thanks. And that was so nice. That was so fucking nice. See, like, the thing is, in a lot of cultures, or at least in some cultures, denying a tip is incredibly rude. So sometimes people get really offended. But, oh my god, I made like $80 from tips. It was fucking incredible. And everybody was just so fun and nice. And also, it was just really, it was awesome to like paint. Because when I worked there, the 1 year I worked there, they had a Resident Evil house, which sucked big time. It was not good. But it gave me the opportunity, because we were encouraged to paint like themed face paints, like topical stuff. So I painted myself as Nemesis, goddammit. And it was awesome. I painted myself as Nemesis, and I painted myself as a liquor from Resident Evil. It was only half my face, because we couldn't paint our whole faces, because that was too much, and people had to recognize us, so. Also, we had to let people know, if you want a full face paint, you can't get any more drinks. And they were like, what? Why not? And it's like, because people can't recognize you. Oh, dude, it was so fun. Oh god, I wish I could work there the rest of my life. It was fun because I'm not a particular, like fan of The Walking Dead. But that was also the theme that year that I worked there. I think it was like 2014? No, it was 2013. So the whole park was like Walking Dead themed. There were zombies everywhere. They still had the chainsaw guys. They always have a chainsaw group, themed to whatever the theme is. But they just had chainsaw guys and it was great. Anyway, to get to my location at work, I would have to go through this misty woods with zombies everywhere. So there were fog machines everywhere, and then I just see, like, it was very cool and disorienting, because I couldn't see anybody until they were, like, right on top of me. So I would just see, like, silhouettes coming through the fog of, like, just people, like, walking through the park. And also I would see silhouettes of, like, zombies hobbling through, and I could always tell, like, who the zombies were because they were shuffling around like a zombie, and I was like, oh fuck. Oh god, this is so cool and scary. I love Halloween Horror Nights. Shin-Chan game? There's a Shin-Chan game for Switch? Wait, you posted about that. Chase played it. Clown Depot. I didn't watch that video though. I did see that. There's a Shin-Chan game. That's crazy. I never watched Shin-Chan. I have been told that I sound like Shin-Chan though. Like some voice I did. I don't remember what voice it was. Somebody was like, oh, you sound like Shin-Chan when you do that voice. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, alright. I don't know if that's a compliment. I've never watched Shin-Chan, so... There was a Silent Hill house one year to promote the second movie, which was hot garbage and the worst movie I've ever seen. Even without the bias of the games. More used to the Korean dub of Shin-Chan. I see. Yeah. That was on Adult Swim, right? Wait, I have messages. I'm gonna check them. Oh, it's just server messages. Okay. My favorite show on Adult Swim was Perfect Hair Forever. What a creature! Oh my god! This is beautiful. I can't stop staring at it. Okay. Perfect Hair Forever was like 7 episodes. 6 of them were on the air. One of them was online only, if you can believe it. Okay, we're gonna look at this creature for a moment. I made them so fluffy. Okay. And I'm gonna put this down so I can stretch, because I can feel it in my hand. I can feel it. I can feel it in my hand. Ooh. But Perfect Hair Forever was like the cheapest show. I mean, all Adult Swim shows. All Adult Swim shows were pretty cheaply made, but it was so incredibly cheap. It was so funny. And it was making fun of anime the entire time. What is happening? What do you mean child labor? Corgi. Oh my god. Oh, Shin-chan. I was scared with that caption. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh. God. But Perfect Hair Forever, that was a fun show. Brenda. Back up into my hands. So... It like... as more time goes on, it gets funnier. Perfect Hair Forever gets funnier, and I don't understand. It's because it made fun of anime. So, they made fun of the ridiculous, like, perverted old man trope by just making it over the top. And like, I mean, it's always been over the top in anime, but they like, it felt like commentary on why anime sucks. And also like, I don't know, I love things that make fun of anime because it's always so funny to me. Girl-chan in Paradise, Egoraptor's Girl-chan in Paradise is also fucking hilarious to me. I quote it not on a daily basis, but pretty often. Write me an article on Spider-Man and I will give you 100 yen. Attack of the Friday Monsters. Whoa. Ugh. Okay. I was about to say, we're gonna roll one more giveaway, but we've done all our giveaways. We've done them all. I'm gonna drink some water. Tazara, I love every time a really good Ape Escape music song comes on. You gotta post that emote. We were talking about how the Dexter's Island theme, when you're in Dexter, is Vorkor, and everybody got mad at me. I don't think everybody. A few people were just like, no. Okay. I'm gonna work a little bit longer. And then we are gonna say our goodbyes. So let's get to talking about cool things. Like, I don't know. I mean, we've been talking about pretty cool things, like Halloween Horror Nights. Oh, it was talking about the Silent Hill house. I don't think anybody liked the Silent Hill house but me. And unfortunately, there aren't any good videos about the Silent Hill house, or that showcase just how fun that house was. It was more based off the movie, the first movie, which was okay. I definitely very much enjoyed that house. It was good. The only video I found showcasing like a walkthrough of that house was somebody had a flashlight on their camera, which is, one, incredibly rude to the actors in the house, and two, completely ruins the effect that the house has. Now, if it was an infrared light, it might have had, like, it's kind of hard to capture, like, the effect of a haunted house, because, like, they're dark. That's part of it, is they're incredibly dark. So, I don't know. It's just unfortunate that you can't really get footage of a haunted house without it being completely butchered and ruining the experience. They did a Ghostbusters house in 2019! Oh! God damn it, I'm sad I missed that. It was very light and not as intense. That's still fun. Ooh, a Beetlejuice house! Every time I go to a haunted house and they have a Silent Hill section, I squeal like a child about it, and they try even harder to scare me while I'm laughing and grinning like an idiot. So wait, you've gone to a haunted house and they'd have a Silent Hill section? What haunted houses are you going to? What? Oh yeah, like Ghostbusters is like fun and silly. It has some. It's like kid horror. Honestly, it's not actual horror, but I don't know. I love Ghostbusters. I just love horror when it's like framed as like something that's really fun and goofy. That's like my favorite. That's why I like the Haunted Mansion at Disney. It's my favorite ride. I grew up, my favorite movie as a kid, it's a stupid movie, but my favorite movie was Casper. I loved Casper so much. I watched that movie so much that I can't watch it without like the whole script playing in my head as it's going. Gregory Horror Show. I haven't even heard of that. Speaking of haunted houses, there's a place in Florida, in Orlando, well, not Orlando, in Kissimmee, which is the Orlando area. I think it's in Kissimmee. I don't know. Anyway, it's called Old Town, and they have a haunted house, and I'm pretty sad that I never got the opportunity to go in, because while I lived in Florida, I was still a big weenie. I mean, you know what? I don't know why I never went there, because I did go to Halloween Horror Nights twice, and I had a great time. Actually, like, I've been a weenie a lot of my life, and didn't stop being a weenie until, like, my mid-20s. So, well, more like my early 20s. Anyway, I was a weenie teenager, and, my first time actually, like, consuming horror and really enjoying it was my first time going to Halloween Horror Nights, because they had a Silent Hill house. And I was like, well, I can't not see the Silent Hill house. Like, what the fuck? I am obligated to see the Silent Hill house. I've been obsessed with this game since I was 12. So, you know. Gregory Horror Show is a very cartoony take on horror. That sounds fun. I don't remember the name of this indie game, but somebody made an indie game that's just WarioWare, but all horror themed stuff. Like having to flash your flashlight at a monster. Stuff like that. It's really cute. I forget the name of it. I liked Ghostbusters and things like that growing up, but I was a huge weenie until my mid to late 20s. Poltergeist and The Shining were my first two horror films, and then Friday the 13th. Funny enough, my first horror film was the Silent Hill movie. I told somebody that and they were like, geez, you jumped off the deep end. And I was like, really? I didn't think that movie was that scary. It's kind of gory. Which was weird, because Silent Hill isn't gory. But, I don't know. The first Silent Hill movie's okay. As far as adaptations for video games go, as far as video game movies go, it's pretty good. Pretty up there, honestly, because there have been some shit video game movies. But, the Silent Hill movie got a lot of people into Silent Hill, so can't fault it for that. I'm thankful for that. That's cool. Oh, Saw counts, absolutely. You were 6 when you saw Saw? Oh, Silent Hill theme on DDR, yeah. I do like in the Silent Hill movie how they shot the alleyway scene in the beginning. Because that is like probably the most iconic moment in the entire series, is chasing Cheryl down the alleyway and all the crazy angles, all the crazy camera angles. They didn't get it like shot for shot, but they did get the same mood, and I appreciated that a lot. I am still angry that they took out Harry Mason and replaced him with a fan Silent Hill character named Rose. Like, fuck off. Why did they call Cheryl Sharon? What the fuck? That was so stupid. There's no reason for that. Absolutely no reason. That's foolish. They were like, we're also gonna make Christabella. Make sure that we know Dahlia is actually a good guy and not the leader of a cult. Stop it. You watched Saw when you were 6. I've never seen any of the Saw movies, but I don't think I would enjoy them. I'm okay with gore if it's like fantasy gore. But the gore... Hang on. But the gore in Saw is a little too realistic. I don't know. It's like torture porn. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Also, yeah, the second Silent Hill movie is the worst movie I've ever seen. Hands down. This was... I watched it before I even played Silent Hill 3. So I didn't have the bias of, like, having played Silent Hill 3. Hostel. No, I don't like torture porn. I don't like seeing people getting tortured. It's always made me uncomfortable. Got a shower. Oh, see ya. Stream is coming to a close. Like, there were moments... Resident Evil 7 is, like, super gory and gross. But, for the most part, I can handle it. The part that always makes me stupid squeamish is the part in, like, when you are first introduced to the Baker family and you're at, like, the table and they have all the food. The food's gross. That's fine. And when Jack, like, comes up and, like, grabs Ethan's head and, like... What does he put in his mouth? And it's just like you're getting tortured. And I'm just like, oh god, no. What is happening? I don't know what's happening. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't like this. I don't like it. And you don't even see anything. I just, ooh. I don't like torture. It's scary. It's uncomfortable and makes me upset. I watched through all of Squid Game. I loved it. I love Squid Game. It was really good. I was not mentally prepared for the first episode, where they go into the bathroom and the main character, I forget his name, you know, he owed money to, was it the mob? I don't know. He owed money. And these guys, like, started, like, torturing him. But not really. Like, teasing torture. But that was too much for me. I had to turn it off. And people were like, oh no, nothing actually happens. And I'm like, oh, okay. Thank God. And then I was okay with the rest of the show. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, man. I don't like it. Ooh, I don't like it. What point, I'm curious, at what point, like, was the breaking point for you with Resident Evil 7? You can, like, be vague if you need to. If you want to, like, not spoil anything. I'm really curious. Because there were some pretty nasty moments in that game. And it wasn't just like gore, it was like, ew, nasty food. Which got a little much too. Sticking your arm down a toilet. I mean, they do that in Silent Hill 2 also. But I mean, it's not in first person in Silent Hill 2. Poor Ethan Winters. Terrible, horrible, no good, bad day. Oh! 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 Oh wait, was that the very beginning? Was it an animal corpse or was it a people corpse? That goes to show just exactly how gross this game is. Because I'm having a hard time trying to think, like, when? It was a human. Was it the cop? Was it the cop? Was it the pig? It was at the beach. Oh! Oh! Was it the cop? Was it the cop getting the shovel through his head? That part was cool to me, honestly. Might have been a cop, huh? There was a part, that was really gross in 7 with the cop. No, spoilers for Resident Evil 7. You might be thinking of Resident Evil 8? Oh. 7 was definitely grosser than 8, but, 8 did have its moments. 8 was really good. I think 8's my favorite horror game. I'm sorry, Silent Hill. You are dated, but I like you still. You're my baby. I know I talked about this before. Oh, I need a reference for this hand. I'm gonna make a note. I don't have much time. Fix hand. Ugh. But, oh god, what was I saying? I love Silent Hill. But I really don't think they should bring it back, because what made Silent Hill good was the limitations of the hardware. And it just wouldn't have the same charm if they remade it. I'm sorry, I'm saying this over funky Space Channel 5 music. Oh, I love this part of the song. Boom, boom, boom. This part is so, hold on, I gotta turn it up. This game has such good music. Oh! Da, 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 da. Do. Meow, meow, meow. I hate how I remember all of the commands in this level. All of them. I'm just over here like da-na-na down. Da-na-na fuse. I like Space Channel 5. Why is this an imperfect circle? Hello? What? Hello? Why is this doing this? Okay, let me turn the music down again, because we're not listening to... There we go. Okay. Why is this... This is not a circle anymore. Oh, heck. Well, this is a pickle. There we go. How about I trick it and I go expand. And I go 300. 400. Why is it doing that? Do you see this? Do you see this? It's a diamond now. Why? 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 Okay, there's a simple solution to this. There's a simple solution to this. Check this out. This is looking great so far. Oh, thank you so much. I love this Sona. This is okay. This is scary. Oh, this is scary. Oh, it's so bad! Oh, graphic design is not my passion. Oh. I am so glad you are liking this so far. I definitely gotta work on the hand, but the expand shrink algorithm is complicated because it's supposed to work on more than just circles. I see. I see. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I wanted a simple solution. See, I'm very much just a illustration person. And anything that's remotely graphic designy really scares me. Okay, what if I shrink it just a bit? Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Let's do this. Yay! Wow! I did it! It's not perfect, but it does the job. I think we got it. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and yeah. Celeste music instantly puts me in a certain state of mind. You are feeling the effects. Feeling the effects of the Celeste. The dev for Celeste did a... Oh, Jesus. Why does this happen every time I stream? I swear to God. Not every time. But, the dev of Celeste made a Kaizo Mario level for SGDQ. It was awesome. We can all double jump. That's the mood. That's the mood Celeste puts you in. The double jump mood. The belief in double jump. Yeah. I think that Celeste hits me particularly hard in retrospect because the dev came out as trans, and then I came out as trans. That's awesome. I actually didn't know that. I didn't know she was trans. That's awesome. I knew that, like, they put a trans flag somewhere in the game, but so that makes sense. And they said that the main character was trans. I don't know why I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Of course the dev would be trans. I guess I just didn't want to assume. You know? Okay, there we go. I didn't erase all the way around there because I still need to work on that hand, but... Yeah! 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 Alright. Hang on. Oh my god. Madeline? Madeline? Oh! She came out as trans while revealing that she was trans herself. That's awesome. That's so cool. I love that. It kind of reminds me of I'm just gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna do one more thing. No. I'm gonna put it there instead. It kind of reminds me of The Matrix. How, you know, the Wachowskis, when they were making The Matrix, they weren't out yet. And I don't think either of them were consciously, like, making The Matrix as a trans metaphor at all. But later down the line, like, when they both came out, and they, like, looked back, they're like, oh, this is absolutely a trans allegory. So it's really neat when you can, like, make something and not exactly be consciously thinking about that thing and being like, this is foreshadowing that this character is an allegory for, you know, or this storyline is an allegory for this thing. And then you, like, realize things about yourself, and then you look back at that story and you go, oh. And it's so cool. I love that kind of stuff. I love that kind of stuff. I had this character that I made when I was like 12, and I literally made her because I was thinking about how, like, so many, like, I was thinking about the, like, strong woman archetype that I was talking about a few streams ago that I just absolutely hate, where she is just, like, is really sexy and, like, a bombshell and, like, calls the men ladies and punches people. I've always hated that archetype. And I was like, why is every, like, superhero woman, why is every, like, heroine in a movie, why do they have to be, like, wearing form-fitting latex outfits? This was around when, like, Ultraviolet came out, which I don't know if anybody remembers that movie but me. But I was just thinking about that, and I was like, I want a girl that's more like me, like a tomboy wearing loose-fitting clothes, and, like, it's kind of ratty, and isn't, like, wearing, like, perfect, like, makeup or anything. So I made a character like that, And as time went on, she cared less and less about being called a girl and did not care if people mistaked her for a boy. And then as time went on even more, she was like, I am not a girl, I am a boy. And I was like, oh, so you are a trans man. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. And so then I just started calling him a he and him, and his design also changed over time. And then I was like, oh, I see. I accidentally made a trans man character. And it was just neat, because, like, it was kind of like a projection sort of thing. But, Girlo, you came right in time for the credits. We're about to sign the heck out to the Silent Hill 2 music that I'm actually gonna pause. But thank you, everybody, for coming! Hang on, I need to show the progress. So let's turn that Silent Hill music back on. Heck. Let's show the progress we've made. So here is Zeke. Yes, we made some pretty significant progress. I'm pretty excited. It's kind of common experience. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. Here's the wedding commission. Got the coloring started and halfway done. More than halfway. A little bit more. And got this. A little more than halfway with this as well. So we made some decent progress. Been a little pokey little puppy, but you know. I think I'm moving right along. These are my last 3 commissions in my queue. I'm probably either, if I'm not gonna finish on Wednesday, I'm definitely gonna make significant progress and probably finish Thursday or Friday. And then we can figure out what we're doing for the remainder of the month for these streams. Because I kind of like the idea of doing like a tutorial stream. So let me figure out who is streaming right now, and then we can figure out who to send it to. And then I can roll the credits. Oh, we can watch games done quick. Kingdom Hearts. Which one? Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5. Oh boy. GDQ doesn't need a raid. We get Balp streaming. I can Rumbleverse? Nobody's streaming right now. It's Wednesday. Nobody's streaming. Anyway, let's switch over. Oh god, the combination of music. Oh god. Roll credits. Let's go. Thank you everybody for coming. I'm going to be working on more commissions, the same ones probably, or whatever remains. I'm probably just going to pick up where I left off, because tomorrow is my errand day, and then Tuesday is my designated day off. So, you know, I'm going to be resting. No, it's not Wednesday. Next Wednesday. I meant Sunday. Did I say Wednesday? I don't know. Wait, you're confusing me. It's Sunday. Oh. Well, I meant next Wednesday is my next stream. So I got confused, I guess. But Wednesday, I'm going to be continuing more commission. Let's go. So, I don't know. We don't need to raid anybody. We don't need to raid anybody, do we? No, we don't need to raid anybody. Unless you guys want me to raid somebody. I don't know. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I'm shy. Oh. Thank you guys for being here. I'm tired. I'm gonna go find something to eat. Have a good night, everybody.